People pulling trickery, it's a circus on the street. Fakes, we see right through you, your disguise is obsolete. Don't expect these ladies to just sit and watch you plead. When you make a fool of yourself, we're the ones you gotta heed. Lies are getting thicker like a spider's tangled web. Truth is out for vengeance now, the fear you gotta shed. Ladies, bring the thunder, you should know just what we said. No more games and trickery, your facade is pretty dead. We see you now with shifty eyes, your plan to mislead. Taking down the walls you built behind which you deceive. Pop our lives like bubbles, time for mass to take their leave. When you're acting foolish, you know we will make you grieve. Played your hand so badly, now we're on to all your tricks. Every lie you whisper, just a ghost we can't dismiss. No more time for games, now better fix what you can't fix. Cause when shadows scatter, only light can do the mix. Spooky shadows whisper, but they can't unsettle us. Fakes fall apart like paper in the rain, they turn to dust. Wool right over, but now that game's a bust. Ladies fighting back now, fear belongs to those unjudged. We see you now with shifty eyes, your plan to mislead. Taking down the walls you built behind which you deceive. Pop our lives like bubbles, time for mass to take their leave. When you're acting foolish, you know we will make you grieve.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm in heaven. It's raining here, finally.
Oh, good. You got some reprieve. We did too.
Oh my God. Thank God. It just we didn't think it was going to come, but it did. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Just everything dry and hot and miserable. So we've got a break. Thank God.
Yep. I'm ready for it. Felt like fall this morning with the rain.
Yes.
It was nice.
Yes. Very nice.
I had my coffee on the couch and my cat.
Great way to spend a Sunday.
Yeah. It was a good morning.
Let's see who came to hang out with us today. Hello, Janice and Raven. Pinky, hello. Hello, Sir Wayne. Sandra. Let's see. Roll on up. Hello, Debs. How's it going? And did I say Janice? If not, I'm saying it again. And we've got Miss Pinky and Ken. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. I think I grabbed everybody. If not, just give me a shout out. I'll say it again. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Oh, Piggy said it's a frosty and sunny morning here in New Zealand. Brr. I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's frosty there already.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think they're in their winter cycle.
Oh, that's neato.
So, yeah. And as we go into our winter, it'll be their summer.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that works? But
Right. Hi, everybody.
the queens of chat. Oh, I don't know if you say so. But we try our best.
Yeah. And then when Crystal's on, she steals the show.
Yeah, Crystal, show stealer. And Biggie said it's Monday too. Yeah, I know they're in the
Oh
time warp.
boy.
The time
Dirty
warp.
word. Monday.
Hello, Miss
Yeah.
Susan. I know that cracks me up.
Hi, Susan.
It's just like, when we talk with like Karen from Australia and just like, yeah, she time warps into the next day.
Yeah, right. It's really weird.
Hi, Christina. Welcome.
Hello.
Excuse me. Glad you guys could all come hang out with us. And I wanted to thank everybody for joining us last night for Central Mass's 2-year celebration. We had a ball. It was a great time. And we really appreciate everybody joining us for all that fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Right. I agree.
2 years already. So yeah, well, we'll be next. We'll be next. It doesn't seem like, but it goes so quick.
This is true. We're already halfway through the year. Like,
yeah.
August is the month 8. We have what, 4 months left?
That's it. It just goes so quick. And the older you get, the faster it goes.
This is true too.
That stinks. And I lose track of the days. I don't know about you, but it's like, what the hell day is it? And I do that because I don't work outside the home anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
See,
mine, I count the days to the weekend.
Yeah. See, well, I did that too, but I was in the dental field, so the day was right there in front of my face every day.
Yeah.
Because everything was set by day and time, for appointments and all of that, and
right
for patients. So yeah, I always knew what day it was, what time it was. It was like, now that I've been out of work, it's like, I don't care what day it is. I don't care what time it is.
That's nice. Yeah. It's good.
I just, do things and I, do it at my own time and speed. That's the best part of it. And then of course, gives me time to do what I'm doing here. Oh, I missed the wrestling because we were on. So I have to go back and watch that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did too.
So apparently Raven and Sarah are the wrestling heroes. All right.
Yeah, they keep winning. Oh man, no, me and Claire go up against them and
you get stomped.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Raven and Sarah kick our ass. Oh man. I know.
It's rigged. That's what
it's all good. Some of those fights are bad. Like,
yeah, they are.
They like kind of hurt a little bit watching it. I'm like, yeah. They bring out the ladders and stuff. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, they just appear out of nowhere. Yeah, these tables and all this stuff.
from under the arena.
Oh, thank you, Christina. Becoming a new member. Wonderful. Thank you very much. So yeah, it cracks me up. And of course you used to react like that when you'd watch regular wrestling on TV.
Mm-hmm.
They got the chair or they got this or that, and
Yeah, because it's real. I mean, but you think they probably do get hurt. I mean, it is very physical.
Yeah,
even though it's staged and it's supposed to look fake, but I'm sure like some of the stuff hurts really bad.
Oh yeah, well, there's been a lot of them
in good condition for that
through the years where they've actually died because
of
a mishap during one of their stunts, because they're getting hit with that stuff.
Yeah,
and you got to do it the right way. She says they're getting bored with us winning every time. That's
undefeated.
The way it is. Undefeated. Oh no.
Yeah, they're gonna take you.
Every time I'm watching this, like, I always shout out in the chat, okay, Carla, let's go. And then you think you guys got it, and then nope.
Right. I think I won a few times, but that was solo. The tag teaming's a little different. Yeah. Welcome back, Ken.
Yes, welcome back. Let's see. Wayne says, yeah, it's fake for sure, but one wrong move and accidents happen for sure. Aww. Yeah, they do. It's bad news. And the thing is, I like it because I never actually went and seen wrestling live anywhere, and I'm glad I didn't. Because my friends that used to be into wrestling with me, they went to the auditorium and saw it in person, and they were very disappointed. They said because you could see the guys breaking like the little blood capsules, in their mouth, and then they'd be holding each other. You could see them whispering. So they said it ruined it for them.
Great.
So yeah, it's. I'm glad I never saw it in live because then I think it would have ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Sandra says, where's our third chick, Bill? Bill's busy working on some video stuff. So he couldn't join us this time around. But I'll let you let him know that you guys are asking about him. He'll appreciate that. It's always nice to know that you're missed. So
Right.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Congrats on the win, Raven. Yeah. Guys are going to, so it must have been pretty good. So yeah, I got to go back. I haven't had a chance to watch it today. I'm behind on a lot of stuff. Things I got to catch up on watching.
Poor Claire. She's going to wish to swap tag team partners.
Oh.
No, she's a sweetheart, but still, like, seems like we're always defeated.
It's just the program of the game.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know how it works, but
yeah, because he said, Lisa said that he has nothing to do with it. It's the program
yeah.
of the game.
Hi, Sage Rat.
That's just how it turned. Because he's shocked with some of the turnouts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just the way the game rolls. How's it going, Sage? Thanks for joining us. So yeah, it's this is the way it rolls. That's pretty neat. The whole thing is neat. It's a neat process. I would like to see how it's done. Maybe sometime he could do like a show showing us how you do it, how you make the characters, and
yeah, the behind the scenes
yeah,
part.
I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, you put a lot into it.
I'm sure.
All the outfits and stuff. Music.
I have Raven says it's all AI.
Oh.
So you're just gonna give it its what would I say? Well, not recommendation, but
right.
Your suggestion. That's what I'm looking for. You're making the characters kind of like you do on The Sims. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I used to love doing The Sims, but I only did it because you could design the house. I didn't care about the rest of it. My family always died because
right.
never fed them or anything, but I just wanted to design the house.
Uh-huh. Reminds me of Farmville.
Oh yeah.
the first version, that was fun.
I've got to find something where you could get where you could design homes.
Yeah, there was one like that too that you could do. I can't remember the name of it. It was like Farmville.
That's because I don't remember. I don't want to play no game. Yeah. I don't want to take care of no people or animals or any of that crap. I just want to design the home.
Hi, Octoman.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah. There's one where you could do clubs too and make like little drinks and stuff and music and dance floors, and I can't remember the name of that program either, but hey, Noah.
Hi, Noah. How are you? Yeah, Raven said that's her favorite part, making the houses. Yeah, that's fun.
They're fun.
You can make the house that you'll never be able to afford. So there's endless possibilities.
Oh, hope you're good, Noah.
We're glad that you could join us, Noah. And what does he say here? He made Paranormal Monkey a character during one of Crow's live streams. Oh, he did. Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, cute.
You know what it is? Because Crow goes on so late.
Yeah.
And I'm, it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'll only catch it maybe once in a while because like I'm making a trip somewhere. So, to the bathroom, and I'll say, oh, let me check my phone. And I go, oh, look, he's on. Oh, thank you, Carla.
You're welcome.
Make sure you guys, whoever got the gifted membership, thank Miss Carla for it.
I don't see who got it, but
I don't on here either. So, yes, it doesn't show up on StreamYard.
Yeah, you need more green.
And then if I,
oh, you guys,
I'll take all the green I can get.
Yeah, green witches.
All the green. Wayne says, I love designing liveries and card games. All possible decals are. Yeah, see, that's the fun part. But then, like I said, then they got to make you do this stupid game. Well, you got to earn this, and you got to earn that, do this, and just give us a game where we can design stuff. That's all we really care about. Just like the other ones there, where they have where he shows the homeless mother and the baby out in the cold, and they're freezing to death, and you play that game, and then you get build up stuff so that you could fix the house they're living in, but you still have to play the side game. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to do the house.
Yeah. What was that other one? It was not really Farmville, but it was like islands or something, and you had certain tasks that you did, and you could clean up the island. And I can't remember oh, Noah, you're so sweet.
Thank you, Noah. We've got something for Noah.
Oh, I shared his video earlier exploring another church. They really liked that church video that he did a few weeks ago. There was a huge church. How awesome would that be?
All right.
But I don't think a lot of people had seen it, and I put it in my investigating video that I made.
Right.
And they all jumped over to Noah, and I was like, yes.
That's the
It's
point.
all about sharing. That was awesome. I was so excited for him.
That's
He deserves
the
it.
point. That's
I appreciate the authentic investigators out there.
Well, yeah, that's like I said, like we were discussing. It's last night. We know what YouTube is about and what most people join it for, but yeah, we have to support the smaller channels and build them up, just like we want people to help support us and build us up so we can continue what we're doing.
Right.
And it's a shame when you get to certain people where they only support other larger channels and they're only certain channels and the clicky thing, and that's a little annoying, but it happens.
Well, that's also their choice too. Their choice. It's just we
Yeah.
appreciate it. And if we don't say anything, please know that we appreciate it. Because one got missed last night, and I didn't mean to not say thank you. I didn't see the chat last night. So Paul was the one that donated. So thank you. I hope he's watching. If not, maybe he'll rewatch. But I did make a comment. I couldn't tag. Like, it's picky. Do you find that, Laura, where you try to like reply to somebody, but it doesn't @tag them? And I can't. And there's sometimes that it does, and I don't know where I go to. I don't know if it's on my mobile or something but I have a difficult time trying to do that.
I don't know. No, actually, like the only problem I have is like when somebody has a short and I want to comment on it and it won't let me do that, which I don't understand. So I don't get it. But yeah, I always try to catch everybody's stuff. Always try to, remember to say thank you. Because I am very grateful for their support. Just having you guys here is well the reason why we do it. So it's great. Hi, Cree, how's it going?
Yeah. Hi, Cree.
She says, I think people like drama, and if you aren't a channel that brings it in or exploits it, then you don't grow no matter which side you're on. Yeah, you're right, because drama is what's selling now, and I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Cree's got a point there.
I mean, we might talk about a little bit about what's going on, in that side of it, but it's just a headache. You got to keep up with all the garbage, and I have other things. I mean, I watch one channel. I pop in quick to say hello, but it's supposed to be a paranormal channel, and it is total 100% drama every time, and it goes on for hours.
Oh, really?
And I'm thinking, how could these people stand this? This is driving me insane.
That's unfortunate.
So I'd say, okay, time for me to go, and I get the hell out. I just I get a headache just listening to them.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have the same problem with tags too. It's super odd. Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't get it either. But Noah.
And say, Cree's lurking. She's been lurking. Let's see. There was one I wanted. Oh, Sage says, I think YouTube contributes to that. They want the drama, more money. Oh, yeah. Because it brings in the views and all of that crap. And so, yeah, if there's something going on and everybody's got to jump on the bandwagon, let's talk about this. Let's, this one said this and that one said that. And, I look at it, well, who the hell cares?
Right.
I mean, if you're that bored.
Raven. Oh, thanks, Sage Rat.
Thank you, Sage. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Very generous of you. Let's see, Pinky. People just love spilling the tea. Yeah, they do. Ugh. Maybe, but we decide who we watch and don't watch. Some responsibility has to fall there too. You're right, Cree. It is because people, so and so's got this show on, and we've got to go watch. and they got to get in on it. So yeah, if you're supporting and watching it, you're part of it. So like I said, that one, I'm not going to say the name of the channel, but I pop in and I hear what they're talking about. Like, oh, I go, I'm going.
I don't even know what one you're talking about.
You know who I'm
That's
talking
how
about.
much I avoided.
You know who I am, who it is.
I
And I'm
just
like, oh, I just wanted to say hi, and I'll say it's like time to go, and she apologizes.
oh really?
But yeah, because she knows that I don't want to listen to that.
Huh?
And
Okay.
it's all filthy language, and yeah, we swear here
Oh
once in a
no.
while, but it's filthy language. People are pitting against each other, and oh, I've got receipts. I've got receipts. I'm thinking, why don't they take care of this stuff behind the scenes? Who cares?
Yeah. No.
And I think they're all crazy.
Okay, Susan. I think I have an idea.
They
Because
just
she said swearing. And she
she
said the swearing. I'm like, oh, great.
oh, it's
I try not to if I can help it.
like I'll check
Rather not,
3
but
days later, and you click in, and it's the same conversation.
oh goodness. I don't even pop onto that one. Hi Dee.
Yikes! Yeah, hi
Welcome in.
Dee. Hi
Yeah.
Alan. No, I'm not
Thanks,
going to
Raven.
say.
Hi Alan.
It's not right to say who it is, but I go in
Oh, we'll
there
just pretend.
and I just say hi. How are you? Because being polite, but I'm out of there.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, he said no. Wayne's saying how he loved
Oh,
your
there we
video.
go. Noah.
Got to do an investigation there for certain. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to be watching it later.
It's just really cool, Laura.
I'm going to be watching it later.
The neat thing about Noah's channel is all the places he explores.
And I'm glad he's wearing a mask now, Noah.
Well,
Good
and he's
for
very
you.
brave too.
Yeah, he is.
Like I don't know if I'd want to go into some of those abandoned places just because I don't know who would be in there. Like,
right.
For example, this morning, Laura, so I went to go film my ghost tour. So I have that on my channel, which is going to be out Thursday, and went through my whole spiel and go down the part by the library. And there's this bridge that everybody knows about. And it's where all the transients hang out. And I didn't even want to go around there because I just didn't trust that. You just don't know. Like a lot of them have, I'm sorry to say, drug problems or, and it's sad. It's very sad. And I feel bad for them, but I don't even want to be around them. Like,
well, they'll rob you if they have the opportunity. That's the problem.
Yeah, I was a little worried, so I just kind of avoided the area.
So if you're just a female by yourself, and they feel,
it was early morning. There were a few people walking around, but it wasn't super busy like it would have been last night if it wasn't raining. Because usually evenings everybody goes for a walk and there's businesses down there and restaurants and stuff. So this morning was good because there wasn't that many people around, but just that example,
Yeah, it's scary. Well, that's
good on Noah because
he won't let me go by myself anywhere. Because of those kinds
especially
of things.
Being a girl. Yeah. Hi, Hair Force.
Hey, how's it going, Hair Force? And yeah, Pinky, I agree. Yeah, it's those people wouldn't be talking all that trash if they were face to face. It's easy to talk crap when you're on a screen. It really is. Octoman says, I dip out of those kinds of YouTube lives too. Drama and negativity. Not even. Yeah, that's what it is. It's supposed to be a paranormal channel. And it's been almost, I'd say, a year since anything paranormal popped up there.
That's
all about
bad.
a he said, she said thing. And this one did this. And yeah, Ken, exactly. I've got the effing receipts to prove it. And whatever.
Yeah. Hi, Big Stu. My question is, Laura, how's the channel doing? Is there a lot of viewers in there?
Yes.
Or
oh, yes. She's got over 40
is it
people
growing? Like,
is
that really?
Yeah. So that's the sad part. So that's
telling you
what's selling, what people are looking for. And yeah, not interested. Like you were saying, if we did the similar thing, we got sucked into the drama pool, and then we went around to investigations and ran around screaming demon and this guy and that guy, then we would have such an audience. It would be phenomenal. But I don't do that. I just
I don't. I just
it annoys me that they do it.
Yeah, I just don't have the heart to do it that way.
No, it's lying and it's just crap. I don't want crap. We're doing it for the real deal. And like I said, it's just, I get annoyed. That's why I can't watch any of those channels.
Yeah.
And everybody say, well, did you see so-and-so's? No, I don't watch that because it's crap. I don't want to hear, oh, demon this, demon that. And they're running away and there's, oh, and I got scratched. And usually, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm the one that's in the background saying, oh, when they say, oh, throw this rock at us. And I'm thinking, please, something, just pick the rock up and throw it. I know it's bad on me, but just once, if they actually got nailed with something, then you'd see them actually running. Yeah, you're right, Sage. It's crap. And it's the thing. If something
You guys
actually
are cute.
happened to those people, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Where, the rest of us here have had actual real encounters with things. And yeah,
Hi,
it's
James.
scary. It is scary. Hi, James. How are you?
Yeah.
But we don't run, like if I bring my sister with me, she runs towards that. My sister's got the biggest,
Oh, okay.
she got the biggest set of balls. She goes like, hey, and she'll go running for it. So it's, that's the whole point why you're there.
If I had something that really
Susan
scared me, I would probably leave.
Susan, did you go check?
Yeah.
She wouldn't check. She knows what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying she's not a lovely person, but what they're dealing with is just stuff that we don't want to deal with.
Right.
Hi, Julie. How are you feeling? She goes, I'm not doing well. My baby cat is doing terrible.
Oh, yeah. I saw some of those posts.
Oh,
I'm
yeah. I
sorry.
seen the study wasn't doing well. Sorry, Julie. Hope, things get better.
Hi, Wayne. I know I said hi earlier, but I was reading that.
Yeah, he was watching Dawson for 10 minutes before I came on this live. Looked like he was using the DR60. Are you really?
Maybe he was experimenting.
I understand he likes to experiment, but I think he's been down that road with that unit already. Well, to each his own.
Oh, Cree, is it your birthday this week?
Is it? This week? Well, happy birthday. And that's as good as we can do unless you tell us exactly what day it is.
Right.
And we'll have Carla sing happy birthday to you. You know how I always volunteer, Carla.
Yeah. I don't sing that bad. I'm okay.
Oh, God. She says, you got me by a few years. Oh, crazy. A young chick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. He said it wasn't the DR60.
We're all
okay.
young.
I mean, I get it. Dawson does his thing his way, and that's fantastic. His channel, his job, you go for it.
Sage rat. Don't do it.
But yeah, the DR60, everybody knows that thing is just effective. And you're just asking for ridicule if you pull one out and say, hey, I'm going to use this.
You know what I thought about buying to take to do on one of my episodes, because I'm doing the equipment now spin on the series with the teacher. That recorder that Macaulay Culkin uses in Home Alone 2.
I'm trying to think of which one.
The top boy.
The one in your hand that you hold into.
The one
my
where
God, that
he's
would be cool.
recording the uncle. I'm serious, but the things are not cheap. They're pretty expensive on eBay.
Yeah.
I was like, dang it. I was like, I want to buy one of those, and not all of them work so well, but wouldn't that be funny?
It would be.
I record some ghost voice with the talk boy.
It has a
just to
cassette,
spoof
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the best way to pick up anything.
Yeah, it's just to mess around, just for fun. It's just to be funny.
And I guarantee if you get one and you use it, and if something comes up on there, you're gonna shit your pants. Because cassette tapes, that's the best way to go. If you can go that route.
Yeah, I was
it's picked up everything.
I was really debating on it. I was looking on eBay yesterday.
Pretty pricey,
I was also trying to find some used equipment because I'm not going to use it. I'm just using it for the episodes, but just, to show it and talk about them. But isn't that funny?
That would be funny.
The talk boy.
But it would.
Oh, yeah, cooking, Frankie.
Actually, the first recorded EVP I got was on the old-fashioned cassette recorders. It was a big unit. You push the buttons, the two buttons. That's what I used.
I wonder if I could find something like that at the thrift store.
Or you get just like a Walkman, an old
Mhm.
Walkman.
Yeah,
Same thing.
right.
With the cassette, that'll do the
Yeah.
same thing.
My
You probably
daughter
still get
has a
those.
Walkman, but it's got the ears and all that, so I don't know if it would pick up. It might. I don't know.
You
Might have to
might. You have
see,
to, test it out.
look at it,
But
but
I
I don't know
guarantee
if
you.
she'd let me borrow it because she's kind of particular about it. It's all because Stranger Things came out, and then all the kids wanted a Walkman.
Oh, I had
Uh-huh.
a nice one when I was growing
Yeah, the
up.
cassette and earbuds, all that. So
Because every time I wanted something, and if it was electronics, my father made sure I had top of the line. I always wanted just the small little one like everybody else had. No, my father got me one that was double the size, and you could pretty much do everything with it.
yeah.
It was a fabulous machine. I don't know what the hell ever happened to it, but yeah, those are the best things to use to pick up
Oh,
any EVPs.
cool.
Let's see. What is your favorite tool ghost hunting besides eyes and ears? I would have to say
That's
favorite
hard.
would be my digital recorder
Yeah.
because it would pick up a mosquito fart. I mean, it's just that's how great it is, and it's not a really expensive one either.
Right.
I think I paid like $30 for it, and it's it picks up everything. So I
Right.
think if any tool, I would be that for me.
Everything's been debunked so much. Like even, you know, cameras when you take photos because they say it's a light anomalies and dust or whatever. So it's hard to say like even taking a digital camera and stuff
Right.
can't guarantee that that's authentically something paranormal. But hi, Ghost Wiener.
Hey, Ghost, how's it going?
I
We
do like my K2, even though people don't like it.
Well, that's a useful tool, but I don't use it because I have a case that I bring and it has all of my crap in it. But I use that when I do my run through to check for live electricity.
Right, there you go.
And that's pretty much what it's designed for. And then I leave it on and I leave it out. And if anything lights up, then it's something that I can say, okay, did something turn on? Is there electrical current coming through somewhere? Then you look into it. But I don't stand there and talk to it and say, make it go to red.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
See, and I've done that and I've had the responses, but then people could debunk it. And then, like the one that I have, like I've talked about, like I can have it turned on in my house, but unless I go up to an outlet physically and put it on it, it barely goes up to anything. But when I had it down in the mines in Butte, there wasn't any electricity down there. And I still picked up in one spot. I had it go up a few times
Right.
when we were,
So
doing our investigation, but I don't know. I can't. And then people say it could be the earth giving off some kind of electromagnetic field. I don't know. So it's just hard to say, but I still have fun with it.
Right.
Don't know if it's paranormal or not, but I still like the K2.
Still part of that experiment.
I want to play with the other stuff just to play with it. I mean, I've used them on the group investigations and everything went nuts, and they're just trying to give people a show on those,
Oh, yeah.
the ones that I booked. But I got to go into some really cool places. And then if I really wanted to go back and do it solo, I could, but they haven't, the fee is a bit more than on a group tour,
Right.
On the group tours, I like to get away from people.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So if I ever did, I'd go back solo and be like, hey, just leave me alone in here.
Right. No, you're right. Create it. All the brands won't react the same way. So you always look around, ask for recommendations on what you think would be best to try out. I wouldn't ask Kenny because Kenny can say don't use any of them, but you never know. Someday somebody might get something. You don't know. So it's still, it's just an experiment. So it's you bring what you feel comfortable with. And like I said, I have the bag of junk, but it's mostly cameras, the recorder, and And I did go out and buy a regular, just old fashioned front desk bell.
Mm-hmm.
And, so it has to be manually. It's not, no electronics,
Yeah.
it's all manual. So,
See, there you go.
and I haven't played with that yet because when I got it, that's when I wasn't going out.
Uh-huh.
So when I
Yeah,
start going
something
out, I'm going
small.
to set it somewhere and just leave it and see what happens.
Yeah. That's a good idea because it's something they have to physically push.
Sure.
And it's not manipulative. Like you can't
Right.
mess with it unless you
I mean,
actually
you're going to
touch it.
show actually, okay, here, look, there's no string, there's no that, it's just the button. Set it on the ground or a piece of wood or something and see what happens.
Right.
Pinky said, I sat and listened while trying to communicate with spirits where the old asylum is near my house. I just had a heavy feeling, that is all.
Oh,
Oh, that's
even
something.
feelings. Yeah. I think if you can sense, think your body, your energy can feel something's off in certain places.
See, Cree said, my thing is if we don't know what makes up a spirit, then I see no harm in trying things out. Why not? Isn't that what the experimenting is? Yeah, exactly. Now, see me, I can't afford all of those fancy gadgets. I don't.
Yeah, they're expensive.
I don't have that endless bank account, but if you get a chance and you got one, yeah, I tell people, take it, experiment with it. Maybe you could figure out something that nobody else has done.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have to, yes, and trust your gut. That is number one.
Oh, nice. James making tea.
So, tea. No, I've got coffee tonight. No tea yet.
Sorry, it's getting cold there, Raven. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mr. Joe. See, now there you go. The recommendations,
Hi, Joe.
Joe has used the gadgets, and he still uses some of the gadgets because, like I said, it's a filler, like you were saying, when we're just sitting around for hours. But you never know that you might find another way to use that gadget and come up with a different result. You just never know. And
I just think that it's possible that something can use it either way.
Maybe.
You just never know unless you try.
And then you've got a question. Question from Wayne. Carla, is there any equipment that you haven't used yet that you would like to try using?
I haven't. Well, I mean, in the group investigations that I went with, I got to play around with a lot of different ones. I don't know. I haven't really. I played with the music box. The light that switches back and forth, the red and green light. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't used that one. They had the REM pods around. They've had the tracer line.
Right.
The music boxes, the ovuluses. People had the necro on. But I didn't think that anything was paranormal when they were using it. They just had all this equipment going.
Right.
These group ones, but they were still fun to watch. They had this little robot that could detect motion. It was a motion sense, but supposedly it was EVP motion energy. And the thing would go around the room and talk and like run into stuff and like flip out, and it was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
But it was like a little robot, huh?
Ken's right. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. How to claim any proof? You don't say. It's collecting data. It's not proof. It's just collecting data. Same thing here. Yeah. How do you know if a ghost creates a cold spot? How do you know if ghosts pull energy? We're going by what pretty much everybody else has. The information that we do have on hand. And then you just go with that information and try to draw your own conclusion to what kind of data you're picking up.
Yeah, that's cool, Dee. Little candle that's like a lantern.
Anything that is connected to electronics, I always have a lot of doubt. If it's done like she says, like with a candle, I don't know how that works. Is it a real candle? Is it any electronics with it? Again, we're assuming that we are energy. The energy we transform into another form of energy when we leave the body, And then that energy will draw from outside sources for communication. That's the theory. But that's all we have to go on is theories, not any definite proof. Croesus, I think if I was an investigator, I'd go to Pharaoh School because they have all kinds of equipment there that I could try and not have to pay for it. There you go. Free run.
Yeah. Ken's got a good point on the energy source and the cold spots. It's a good question.
Well, that's why I always ask people that. Well, did you test the room or the space that you're in, as far as like I said, the temperature, the barometer status, all of
Right.
that. I'll take all of those things into consideration, and then when you come upon, you're in that same room, and you might go in a spot in that room, and then the temperature is different. Well, what's making that temperature drop just in that one spot?
Yeah. Hi, Wisdom.
Oh, hey, Wiz, how's it going? Or like when people say, I was touched. All right, what did it feel like when you were touched? Was that spot colder than the rest of the room? When you were touched, did it feel cold? The difference in temperature of your arm or wherever you were touched. Those are things that I really would like to know. If somebody touches your arm, are you feeling a cold spot on your arm? What's causing that? Did you take the readings so that you could monitor it? And maybe if it happens again in another part, of the investigation, are you getting the same reading? Or is it different? I mean, these are things everybody's got to, catalog.
There's so many questions.
Yes, so many.
It's cool because like Kenny Biddle had like the most basic things in his investigation pack, and just having a notebook and paper and writing stuff down, even though that takes time, but jot down details or things that you notice like in the book, and just keep a log of stuff, because a lot of people don't do that.
And I think
I
they
kind of
should.
wish that I had brought a notebook and just wrote down like, hey, this room was blah blah, and just certain things, and doing that in a walkthrough before the investigation, and then writing down if anything has changed. Or it's a good idea.
Yeah,
really good idea.
Yeah, I've told people that you always bring pen and a pad and just document everything that you need to, and anything that's out of the norm. And then I get, well, it's all on the video, and this. Well, no, because video can be corrupted.
You forget, like you'll be in, investigating, you just forget certain things, like how,
or what if you lose that video footage or whatever, and or it wasn't caught. So it's pen and paper it's there, it's reliable.
Yeah, and then if you go back again to the same location, different time, maybe things are a little different,
right?
And then
like you said, you could refer back to it and say, oh, listen, this time, this spot, this happened, and look, it just did it again, exactly the same time, and so on. So I think it's important to catalog it that way. James says, an eyewitness in the last reliable type of witnesses, write it down. Yeah, because video can be corrupted, you could forget or whatever, and so if you write it down, you've got it. And Sage is right. Yeah, one thing registers 100 more questions. It does. That's the part that sucks. And then, like, you always bring something like somebody, my husband's a skeptic, and I'll say, oh, this, and this. And I go, well, what if this caused it, or that caused it, or that? And I'm glad that he does that, because then it makes me think outside of the realm of what I'm in.
Right.
And then I'll investigate that which he has disputed. So, and then catalog it so we know what's going on. And then refer to it later on. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? Piggy says we could all call, what was it? It jumped. We could call it a spiritual adventure. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Big Stu said there was one time I was aggressively touched in Gettysburg. It pushed my arm into the air while lying down. It wasn't cold, but it was forceful. Oh, wow. So it wasn't cold. So did you feel anything besides the pressure? See, there's more questions.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hi, Purple Roni.
Hello, hello, Purple. Wisdom says walking through spider webs can make you feel like you've been touched. Oh, yeah. I've had that happen a lot. But no, my first response is, oh, God, I got a spider on me because I know.
Yeah.
And I go, look, make sure it's not on me. Big Stu, world, did you need to clean underwear afterwards? Yeah, that's a good question. Did you have to?
Always carry an extra pair
Just in the case,
in
'cause
your
you never
car.
know. You might shat yourself. Jimmy says, coming home from an investigation. Oh, where did you go, Mr. Jimmy? Where did Jimmy go? Looking for answers, walking away with more questions. Yeah, unfortunately, we do. But that's what keeps us going. I think once we start finding answers, if we ever do, then that's the end of the show, guys.
Right. I agree, Ken.
Yep,
They can do a lot of things.
the bugs.
Like if they land on you think, or they get on equipment, who knows? Yep.
And yeah, anything, if you got any kind of camera equipment, lighting going, that's where the bugs are going to be.
This is true.
And it's annoying as all get out. But thank God the mosquitoes and stuff have calmed down because that's, I do a lot of outdoor stuff and
Yeah.
I just didn't want to become, a feast for the mosquitoes. Let's see. Sage says, I got shook awake by something in my aunt's house once, but it wasn't cold either. Oh, cool. That is cool. See, but I would like to know.
That's nuts.
I mean, I've had my hair like picked up a little bit. I could feel it, but I've never been touched. I had something say my name twice in my ear, but never actually physically been touched by anything yet. So I just want to know what that experience is. He said nothing, just a sudden hard push. And I have heavy arms. It was at the Farnsworth Inn, allegedly a spirit of a child that likes to mess with guys. Oh, interesting.
Farnsworth Inn.
And then he says on an investigation, 3 of us had spider webs across the face, all at the same time, but in different parts of the room. So was so weird. No cobwebs at all.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That feeling. But weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's cool to hear everybody's different experiences.
Yeah. Oh, that's the part I like the most is here. Yeah, everybody's sharing their stories.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have to tell everybody, send your stories in for the magazine because we like to hear that stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to read about it.
Or just the places they've seen.
Right, exactly. Outdoor investigating is the hardest.
But you got to check out the history of some place.
Right.
That we haven't been to.
Interfere. Yeah, outdoor is a big pain in the ass, but I feel better. And it's easier to do outdoor stuff for me where I am than to do indoor abandoned places because everything is posted around here. And if you get caught, you get arrested. So I really don't want to go to jail for the investigations.
Yeah.
There's a lot of houses that I could go to, but yeah, the thing is, you got to get in and so Dennis hasn't touched Laura yet. No, I haven't been touched yet. Investigators need to stop using the word evidence. Exactly. I agree with you. It's not evidence. You're collecting data. That's all you're doing. It's okay to say if it's interesting or if it was odd, but that doesn't make it evidence of any. Yeah, you're right, because that's not what it is. Until we can prove it 100%, it's not evidence. Octoman was touched while laying in my bed. Something from under the bed touched my hand gently. It was cool. The touch chilled. When it pulled away, I reached out to touch it despite the fear. Oh. The thumping noise you hear is my dog scratching her face.
Yeah.
I left the door open, so she's in here. Oh, Sage says she heard a woman's voice when that happened.
Oh, really?
Amazing, amazing.
It's weird when stuff like that happens. I saw something in your room, Laura.
The dog.
I know. was trying to scare you.
It was the haunted Athena.
I saw it move. Do you guys see that on the floor?
Did you see the ears go by?
I silently crept.
There's nothing silent about her. Ken says I relabeled my canned deep woods off to orb repellent. Yeah. That's good. That's exactly what it is, orb repellent.
What a neat dog.
She's being a good girl.
She's not there. She vanished.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna make sure that nobody. My husband's in the other room, so she's gonna make sure he don't have any food.
Oh.
God forbid she misses out on some food.
Mm-hmm.
She's a
Can't
food
blame
hoe.
her.
Oh, she's terrible. She cracks me up. She'll wait until she'll sit and watch us eat. And if she's not going to get any, then she looks towards the bathroom because that's where we have the cat's dish. And, she can't get in there to get the cat's food. So then she'll go into her food.
Oh.
And my husband, oh, look what she does. I go, she's not stupid. She's going to eat everybody else's stuff first and then polish off hers. So it's smart. Stu says we've had some amazing adventures in Gettysburg. I heard it's a great place to go. I should go because it's really not too far from me. I'm about to book a last-minute trip to Kentucky for this weekend, and I'm hoping to stop at Waverly Hills. Oh, that'd be great. You'll have to share that with us. That sound was me biting my toenails. Oh, no, that was the dog thumping on the floor. Susan says it could be Laura's dolls moving.
Right.
Nope, they're all still
Have they changed positions over there?
No, Leroy's sitting next to a bag of pretzels.
Oh.
But I didn't see him open them up yet. So
Okay.
we're still waiting on that one. The amount of times I've jumped due to people unknowingly walking up on me. Oh,
Yeah. Usually I'm the one that makes people jump. I'm really quiet. So I'm next to them and they turn around. I scare them.
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry.
Well, that's why I call myself.
Really didn't mean to.
I'm a silent walker. So that's what you are, Carla. People that have spent their lives in the woods
hunting and stuff.
Yeah, learn how to walk silently. So that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
And even though I have headphones on, I have one of them slid just forward a little bit so I can hear.
Mm-hmm.
So even if somebody's coming towards me, I can hear what's going on. No sneaking up. I'm not a person that really startles easily. Sage said thumping ghosts must be Cody and Satori. Yeah, they're thumping their heads on the floor. That's what they're doing. Wiz says, it was dark. I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. And I lost what I was saying. Oh, hand in front of my face. The sound of metal started creaking and a soft voice whispered in my ear, bullshit. Oh, jeez. Wiz. Ken goes, great. That's all we need is another haunted doll. Don't everybody have one? Come on. I'm supposed to be doing the Leroy Chronicles and I haven't gotten on it yet. Oh. Yeah, he gets into mischief.
Like the pretzels.
Yeah, but see, I don't keep him in a box. I let him roam free because,
yeah.
I don't want to keep him caged up.
Not like Annabelle.
Yeah, it's not fair.
They want to escape.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Hi, Tim.
It's just, let him have free reign of the house. Why not?
Yeah.
Keeps the dog on her toes. And let's see. I had an experience happen in each hospital care home I've worked at and in my own home. Yeah, you know what, Julie? I hear that from a lot of people in the medical field. I've got a friend of mine who works in Rochester, and she wants me to come to where she works. She says because she's got stuff like on the main desk, picture frames and stuff have been knocked over, all kinds of weird stuff going on. And she says, you need to come here. And I haven't made it there yet because it's a bit of a ride. But she says, yeah, some weird stuff going on. If Rupert the Doll and Annabelle created a child, it would be named Rubella. Oh, Jesus. Rubella. Interesting.
Hey, Steph, isn't rubella, isn't that like an illness?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. And I know what you're thinking of, but no, it's not rubella. It's what the hell is it? Now you got me thinking. I know what you're thinking of. Hey, Steph, how's
Somebody
it
help.
going? Rubella. It does sound like a disease.
Robert and Annabelle made rubella, and it's an illness.
Yeah, you should. Oh, I got to tell you guys, I got rubella.
All right.
I get a haunted look
That's what.
when the Twinkie
That's
box
what
is
it is.
empty.
I want Twinkies.
Steph goes, isn't rubella a deadly disease?
That's what I was saying, Steph. I think I'm on the right track, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh.
It's not rubella. It's something else. What the hell is it? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Hey, Death Stalker, how are you doing? Let's see. Never late, you guys are never late. Always on time. Yes, rubella is also called German measles, I think. Okay. Is it rubella? I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. I'm not sure. Rubella can be rubbed right off.
Oh jeez. Oh yeah. So who mentioned the MMR vaccine? And it is a German measles 3-day measles
right.
infection. It's a virus.
Oh,
Yeah.
our kids got meumps, measles,
Starts
and
as a
rubella.
rash.
Okay,
Contagious.
so you're right. Hey, Leanne, how's it going?
Watch some rumors spread around about that, Laura.
Oh God.
Annabelle plagues people with rubella.
Right. All right. I didn't think it was called that, but okay, you guys are right.
It's all right.
I knew it was similar to that, but I just wasn't sure.
That's funny. Hey, Leanne.
It is funny. Jeez, today, let's see. So yeah, I know. What the hell made me think it was something else? Well, it's deadly to be and my daughter, and we don't have any antibodies for it, and we can get them. Oh, that's terrible stuff. Yeah, if you don't have any antibodies to fight it off.
Right.
So you got to just be careful, whoever you're in contact with. Because it always cracks me up. People, you hear people, well, we don't vaccinate anymore because those diseases aren't out there anymore. Hello? That's because people are vaccinated. The germs are still there, everybody. We just have the antibodies to fight them off. If you don't, you get it, you're going to, you don't get the vaccines, you're going to get the stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't, people just don't think. See stuff that requires rubber pants. People don't get it anymore. Sorry, catching back up. I had to check on the grandson.
I'm sorry, Sandra.
Sick last night. I'm glad he's feeling better.
Right. I hate when kiddos are sick. I'm sorry.
Oh, isn't that odd? They've had it tried over the past 10 years, multiple doses, and they still haven't developed antibodies. Isn't that odd? Thinking that maybe your body just fights off whatever they're injecting into you, and that's wow.
Right.
That's something. Oh, yeah, it doesn't work for everybody, I guess. Sage has a question. Do you have a bucket list place you'd like to check out? Well, I have a lot of places I'd like to check out, but the thing is, I don't have the money to go to any of those places. Even if I did, you know what? I wouldn't pay the money for the big places. I've always wanted to go to the UK because of all of the history and the places there.
Right. The castles.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the castle and all of the folklore. But we have a lot of places around here. Even like I said, Gettysburg. I would love to go there. I hear a lot of people go there and they get some interesting experiences. What about you, Miss Carla?
I always wanted to visit Bronze Castle. Always. Dracula's castle. That would be neato.
I heard that was up for sale.
Yeah.
Hurry
Just
up, write that rubber check.
I don't know how much that is, but that would be neat.
I
And
forgot to see the listing a long time ago.
a plantation home over in New Orleans or something, because those scare me. Like, they'd just be fun to check out.
But they got a lot of history too, so the activity would be amazing.
Yeah,
Hey, Tails, how's it
I'd be
going?
scooped. Hello, how are you doing?
Mista says, I have great luck at Gettysburg. Yeah, everybody says they've got some interesting data that they
I just
collected
think
from
the history
Gettysburg.
would be
Yeah.
really, really neat. I don't know. It'd probably be very solemn, you know.
Well, like our friend there, Jeff, exploring with Harley. He's been there
Mhm.
several times, and he's got some interesting stories to tell about that place.
Yeah.
And you got to keep going back. If you have the opportunity to keep going back, the more experience you're going to, collect
Mm-hmm.
on a place like that. Like you said, because there was so much trauma, so much going on. And so you're going to come back with something different every time. It's got to be a guarantee. Pinky wants to go to the Crescent Hotel in Arkansas.
It sounds interesting. I don't know
I've heard
anything
it.
about it.
No,
See
I
all
think I've
these new
heard of that.
places? I haven't heard of it.
Doing research, on places for the magazine. I think they did pop up once, the Crescent Hotel. So I always try to find interesting places for people, if they're making up their bucket list. That's why I put that in the pages. I'll look up places like that.
Yeah.
And put it in there and the story behind them so everybody can, oh, hey, maybe I want to go there sometime or whatever. Steph says, I always feel like I always get touched there and I try to debunk it and I can't. Somebody's getting fresh with Steph at Gettysburg.
Never know. Maybe there's a soldier that's like, oh, she's pretty.
Little pinchy.
The girls nowadays are a lot different from the ladies back then too. I don't know what they would be attracted to. They might think it's a little odd, or our dress is different or funny. Who knows?
Oh, there's Paul. Hi, Paul.
I always thought, like, if somebody died in their time period and they didn't know it and they saw us walking around, let's just say you're on the other side looking at us, wouldn't you be like, what the heck's going on? What if there's like no concept of time, but all these people are different and things are changing and you're like, what is going on around me? What's happening? But you don't know that you've passed away because it was a tragedy.
Right.
Well,
especially
crazy.
if it happens so quickly or traumatically. Yeah, they don't realize.
Yeah.
Julie says, that Dracula's Castle is not currently for sale. There were rumors and news articles about the castle being up for sale in the past. Yeah, because that wasn't too long ago. I heard that that was up for sale. So
yeah,
okay, maybe that was a rumor. And then Paul says it's only a few £100 to go to Dracula's Castle from the UK, and maybe one day that would be awesome. Because right there again, the history.
The Garnet House, huh?
Guaranteed activity there. Ghosts could perceive time differently. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do they? Now, see, that's another question. Do they, if they do appear or if they do exist, are they walking through and they're thinking like, what the hell's going on? Because they're seeing things that are totally different than from the time that they were here.
Yeah.
Right. See, they're kind of saying it. What are all these people doing walking around with these contraptions?
Right. And they have no idea what that stuff is anyway. I mean, you try to explain it to them, but they're like, I don't want to touch that.
Yeah, they don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Black magic. That's the first thing that'll come to their minds. Black magic.
Yeah.
Oh, they're witches. Witches. Burn the witches.
Yeah. What if you go over in that area in that time period? And
right. How's it going, Joe?
I just think of things outside of the box a little bit.
She says you laugh, but I tell them they can touch me. I have actually been pat on my legs and on my shoulders. Very soft, but you know that they're being touched. It's like the length of my leg in shorts. Oh, woo-woo. Yeah, see? Well, you're giving them permission, so, yeah. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
It The Rob Zombie. Hi, Mark.
And my shoulder and upper arm. And how did it feel, Steph? Explain the experience.
Right. Did it feel like a person touching you lately?
Was it or like a tickle, or
Yeah.
was that's the thing. Paul says currently $1.36 to the pound. So is that what it? I think he's going over the cost of going to visit the castle. Now, see, if it's not a lot, then I'm all for it. But when you're spending thousands of dollars and then you're limited on what you could do.
Well, yeah.
There's hundreds of other places you can go that you don't have to save up for 2 years. That's just insane.
Have you watched Purple's channel lately, Laura, at all? He's changed it up a little bit.
I didn't see the last 2 that he put out.
Okay, Purple trip wrecked. It's really cute.
Yeah.
But he said he took one day trip was 80 pounds. So in US dollars, it's about a little over like $1.36. So that's really not that much.
Right.
Do a small little trip like that. Whatever. I have to go back and see what he actually did, but it's pretty cool what he's doing with his channel now. It fits.
Yeah, if it makes him happy.
Fits him.
Yeah. Excuse me. Steph said it actually felt like someone lightly caressing my leg. It wasn't a spider web. It was like somebody slowly went down my leg. Okay. Cool. Yes, Susan, I've heard that too. I've seen it in a lot of videos and stories about that, about the Octagon Hall. Very active.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And Steph said she could feel the size of the actual length of the hand in a small child. Now, see, that's interesting because I've never heard anybody say that before. They could actually feel the size of the hand. So that's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, given that if it was a child, how tall would you think it would? It was probably short, so maybe that's why it just touched her leg area and not higher up, not a shoulder or something.
Well, yeah. And normally you say everybody, it's like a push or they feel a finger or whatever. If you could actually feel the size of the hand, that means they're using the whole hand is on you. I've never heard anybody claim that. That's pretty interesting. All interactions were very gentle and soft. It was almost comforting, seriously. So I'm glad you had a great experience. Because normally it's, they did this or they scratched me or this. So it was somebody that was actually just being very gentle with you. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So see, those are the kinds of things that I like to hear. I'd like to have everybody share all of that stuff. Julie says, if anyone go to places around Kansas, let me know. Oh, okay, Leanne. So there you go. See, I knew it was up for sale at one point.
Holy cow.
It was for sale, in 2014 to 2022 for 60. I know it was a good chunk of change. So somebody bought it. Can you imagine that?
It's a lot of money.
Not for nothing. Again, another cash cow because they just got to open that up for, how many tours they could do and pull the money in on that. Mm-hmm. Not even if you're saying it's haunted, just it's Dracula's castle.
Right.
You've got every vampire groupie and a horror groupie just loading up the door.
Heck, I want to go to it.
I do.
I want to check it out. It's a really cool castle.
So there's the money making possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
So if they're smart, then they'll make that 66 million back in no time. Oh, that's okay, James. Lurk away. Sage said, when I was shaken, it felt like the full hand of an adult on my upper arm. See, that's really cool. That people are actually feeling the whole hand. But then, of course, in that situation, so when you're sleeping and you feel that, then they're sleep paralysis, or this is now I don't think it's all sleep paralysis, especially if you're actually feeling what's going on. Let's see here. Raven's having ice cream. What did you get? I was talking about ice cream earlier.
Nice. That sounds pretty good.
Well, there's an ice cream place that they have the street not too far from us where they have new flavors where you usually get a twist and it's chocolate and vanilla. Well, now they have like raspberry and blueberry and lemon.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, I need to try one of those. I want a raspberry twist.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You get tired of eating the same shit.
Yeah, we had a frozen yogurt place that was really good. I don't think they're in business anymore, but they were really good. I like their flavors.
And you know what? The beauty of it tasted just like ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then some of it tasted like sherbet because it was like a tropical, but it was a lot better than sherbet. And it wasn't all the sugar either. Yeah.
I know, yeah, Piggy, the maintenance on that must be huge. But like I said, depending on what you charge, they make millions. It'll be great.
All right.
If I had that kind of money, I would have went for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would live in it. That's
no kidding, right?
My husband wouldn't, but I'd live in it. So let's see. She absolutely flipped out because she said it felt like her grandchild's hand on her face. That's how she figured it was a small child, and she was sitting Indian style on the floor, and I was on a chair. Oh, hey Jay, how's it going? So that's very interesting. Yeah, my favorite actually is gelato, but our nearest gelato place is, about 75 miles away.
Yeah, we don't have one of them.
Oh, when I first tried it, I'm thinking, okay, how great can this be? I'm telling you, awesome. Totally awesome. If you get an opportunity to eat that instead of ice cream, I say go for it.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a milkshake man. My husband likes milkshakes too. I think I have one a year. Especially
homemade ones with like real fruit in it. There's one place here that does that. It's got like real strawberries or real huckleberries in it.
I would go for
it's
that.
It's called the Pit Stop, and then they do like homemade burgers and stuff, like diner style. It's really good.
Oh, Jimmy said chocolate malts to be specific. Yeah, my husband is, definitely the ice cream sodas and stuff like that. Chocolate milkshakes. I don't do ice cream sodas. The idea of ice cream and soda kind of grosses me out.
I can't believe it's winter over there.
I know. Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm not ready.
I mean, I can, but
James here it's like toenail necklaces. It's gross.
I love Taurus.
Driving again. Pay attention to the road, Sir Jimmy.
Phil, you can sit right here. I moved.
It moved. See.
My horse fell. Did you see that? He's haunted too. My demon.
She's got a haunted horse.
My demon goat.
I've got Leroy.
Yeah.
Who beats Annabelle hands down. I should start promoting that. I should put him in like a shoebox or something, and with a little, with a little plexiglass window.
Yeah,
right. His eyes.
I'm sure you could find. Oh, you could find a box like that. Spirit. Yep.
Oh my God.
A Chucky box. A good guy doll.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you mean? Dreams? Hey, Liz. I got up when I had that happened and went to my aunt's bedroom. She was asleep, and then I heard a woman going up the stairs calling my cousin's name. She had snuck out of the house. Oh. See, people have so many great experiences right in their own homes or their family homes. And that's the stuff I'd like you guys all to share. Because everybody's interested in what everybody has experienced. Kebab pizza and then ice cream. Kebab ice cream or pizza. That's interesting.
Oh, thanks, Steph, for sharing that. Cute.
Interesting. Pinky said it's 54 degrees there.
That's pretty chilly
That's not cold.
compared to 90. I would take the 54.
For me, that's not cold.
Yeah.
I wear shorts until it gets down in the 30s.
Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, thanks, Steph, for sharing channels.
Being a New Yorker.
Yeah. Used
We
to
wear
that.
shorts until, the snow falls.
Single digits, negative digits.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that, though.
Me neither.
Nope.
And then, like I said, I get people, they look at it like, you got shorts on? Well, yeah, it's not cold enough yet for anything else. 11 right here now, Pinky, and it's summer. Yes, see, so do I, Leanne. I do. I wear them all year in the house. I always got yelled at by my mother. Aren't you cold? No. I was cold. I wouldn't wear them.
Right.
And then a lot of times I'll go out in the winter with them on. I'll go out in the yard or whatever. The looks I get from the neighbors. I said, what the hell's the big deal? It's not going to be out here for hours. I'm going to be out there for a little while, but I figure maybe when I get, real old, then that'll change.
Yeah.
I always run hot.
Right.
I'm always hot.
I'm opposite.
Go and get heat stroke in the back of Jimmy's car. Poor Jimmy. I felt bad for him the other day when he was working. He was sweating bullets.
At the pizza?
Oh, yes. He was so
Oh.
hot. And I think to myself, God, I remember those days. I remember those
Laura,
days when I was a kid.
I remember those days.
When we were younger, we worked
Yeah.
in pizzerias.
Yeah,
And I'm
I know
like,
you
after a
were-
while, I said,
yeah,
oh,
you don't have to
screw
do
this.
Yeah.
This is too hot for me. And Jimmy's laughing. Yeah. I'm thinking, oh, poor Jimmy's melting away. Jimmy, why is it that you are doing all the work? Is what I want to know.
Because nobody else wants to work.
They got
Somebody's
him.
got to do
They
it.
got
And
him
then it's the
cooking
good
and doing,
workers.
everything. He does everything. All the prep.
I know. Jeez.
And I'm thinking, what the hell's that kid in the front doing?
Using the cash register. Taking the orders. I don't know. But literally, people don't have work ethic anymore.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Or they don't show up. That's why I don't want to be a manager to anything. Because then you're there. Somebody called in. Oh, you got to go
Be
cover
there.
for them. You got to close the store. You got to blah, blah. No thanks.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't pay enough for that.
Nope.
I mean, you think it does, but do you want to be there all the time? Especially if you have family. No, I don't.
No. And that's the
But
truth.
then-
I had a cousin who owned a pizzeria. And yeah, she was there 24/7.
Yeah. The cemetery was different, though. I was on call, but it wasn't a big deal. It was just right down the way. I didn't have to go, in nights or whatever,
Right.
do that stuff. But
Just, and a lot of, we went to a pizzeria yesterday to grab something to eat. And you figure, oh, we'll go in here because, the air conditioning's on. No, they didn't have it on.
I know.
They had the doors open. We're thinking, what the hell, man? That's why we stopped
Poor
in here.
guys. Yeah.
We're dying out here because the air conditioner in our truck broke. So we're figuring, oh, we'll go in there, have a nice and cool, we'll have a nice, nice dinner. No, they had just the doors open. So that
Oh,
pretty
cute,
much
Pinky. I love that.
screwed it for us. What did you put? I have started on my Bad Ponies Halloween series. It's going to be interesting, I hope. You've got to share photos so that I could put them in the magazine.
Yeah.
I love
That's
putting those in. Those phones say temp too hot.
Right.
Oh,
Your
really?
phone will shut off when it's too hot.
Yeah, I don't ever leave it in the
off
car.
mode.
Yeah. Actually, when mine runs hot, yeah, I put it in front of the air conditioner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
pretty bad. You got to cool your phone off.
I know.
My husband had to go get a new
You
phone
blew it off
yesterday.
the AC.
He had to go get a new phone yesterday because his phone just died. And we couldn't figure out what the hell it was. My son come over, and I forgot that my husband's battery still comes out.
Okay.
So my son opened up the back, and he told me, he says, "Well, he needs to get a new phone anyway because the battery's starting to swell." So he put it back in, and the phone worked. And then we went right to the phone place, and said, "Yeah, we gotta get a new phone before this one explodes."
Right.
Because the battery was swelling. So I'm like, "Oh shit." James says we were all trapped in Jimmy's phone. It was bad when we took a header on the counter and we wiped out some of the blue cheese containers that he just put together.
Oh yeah. That stinks.
But this
Except
is
for
I
the
was
wings.
watching it and I'm thinking, what the hell, man? Jimmy's doing everything. And that other kid is just screwing around. I was pissed, but you're lucky I wasn't there. I would have said something. Because that's what I do. And that is this. You're exactly right, Carla. It's the worth ethic. You know,
Right. They're just there for a paycheck. They don't really care about
they don't
the
give a
job.
crap,
Some people
right?
care, but
And they figure Jimmy's going to pull up the slack, so why should
Oh,
they
yeah.
do it?
that was like my last job. I was like, no, this is not okay. I'm not pulling a slack for somebody
That's
that you
right.
hire that can't show up on time.
I would've-
Bye.
That's
Peace
what
out.
I would
Hi,
say.
Karen.
I would say no.
I walked out. I left. I
Good
was
for you.
gone.
Hi,
I
Karen.
was so mad. And then my
you.
manager asked, he's like, is this anything we can talk about? I'm like, no,
Nope.
I'm done. I quit. Have effing fun without me. She
You're right,
isn't
Jimmy.
there changing chambers and almost getting burned and lifting 120 pounds plus some days, or putting a large animal in, or human,
that bullshit. That job was not for you.
plus grinding and you know, but she can show up at 6 a.m. and drive the route and bring them back and leave early. This other girl was doing that too, and I told him that. I'm like, she'd come in and clock in 15 minutes early, sit in the office bullshitting with the office lady for an hour. And then she would leave early because she was overtime. And I'm there the entire day rotating and in the heat and stuff and like pulling the slack. No. And then he's like, I'll pick up the animals on the way in. You can get to grinding for a thumbs up. And I was like, no, thumbs down.
I'm leaving.
I'm out. I was fed up.
Now, see, if it was me and that girl was in the office, I would have went in the office and said, you want to get off your ass, shut your mouth, and go out there and help me.
I don't think they'll hire her back knowing that, because I told him, I'm like, just so you're aware, you know, she was leaving 2 hours early on Fridays, starting her Friday early because she'd clock in early and then sit around for an hour and not work. And I'd be emptying the chambers. And
they did it once. I was training a girl at the lab, showing her how to do the job because she didn't know what to do. So I was showing her how to do this, and she was too busy looking pretty.
Oh, jeez.
And effing off on her phone.
No.
And I was staying overtime trying to train this girl.
Yeah.
So finally, when my boss comes up to me, he goes, so how's it go? So I go, fire her. He goes, what? I go, yeah. She's worried about how cute she looks and how many of the guys here are going to check her ass out. She wasn't paying any attention to what I was telling her. And I'm wasting my time. Yeah, you're paying me, but it's wasting my time.
Right. And his.
Yep.
Because
he fired her.
Find somebody. Yep. Good for you, Laura.
And then all the guys got pissed. Oh, I said, yo, you go jerk off somewhere else and look at something else. You know, she's here to do a job, not here to be eye candy.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. And then everybody else is going to pick up her slack? No.
The problem is, like, when you hire on new people, it costs time and money to train somebody new. And then if they don't stay on, you're going through it constantly. Yeah. And it's costing the company time and money.
James goes, what was you know, James, I don't even remember what her name was. It wasn't worth remembering.
Yeah.
Because all she wanted to be was a Barbie doll and have everybody do her work for her. Yeah. And I was like, honey, that don't work with me.
Yep.
I have my own work to do.
So much. Oh, they'll miss you when you're gone, Jimmy. Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, because you're pulling the slack of another kid.
Yeah.
Hi, Paranormal Nut Podcast.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's the kind of crap that we're dealing with, and it's worse today. Because that happened almost 15 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, you're out of here, sweetie. Sorry, I don't feel bad about it at all.
right.
Go work at the mall."
Well, the
I
problem is, I think people just like job jump now,
yeah,
or I just don't know how people get by without actually working. You know what I mean, Laura?
right. Well, see, like in the
Some
dental
people.
lab industry, you could be trained on the job.
Yeah.
So they're giving people on the outside a chance to get into a medical field
There you go.
without having to spend money to go to college.
Right. It was like that when I was a vet tech.
So that's a great opportunity. And you're not going to
Mhm.
take that opportunity to eventually earn really big money and know a medical trade. And no, she was too busy about how cute she looked. I was like, yeah, okay, you're done. Don't work with me. I don't care. So let's see. I worked in a job with bullies and ended up out quitting thanks to the bullies. Oh, see, and that makes me angry too. The bullies, you got to stand up to them, guys. They're just doing that because they're more afraid of you than you are of them.
Yeah. Well,
When you
sometimes
stand up
that's
to a
tricky.
bully, it lets them know that you've had enough, and
Hmm.
usually they back right down. That happened to me once in school. Girl
Oh,
threatened to
right.
beat me up after school, and I said, "You know what? Fine, meet me out front." She never showed up.
Same thing happened with me, Pinky, at the hospital when I worked at the hospital. I had a manager that didn't train me enough on the new system at the hospital, and I was
Right back.
doing prior authorizations for insurances, but she was like, it's almost like she was miserable and hated her job, and then she'd take it out on people. And then it got to the point where I just like was physically sick to my stomach to even go to work, and I'd have so much anxiety because I knew I'd have to deal with her. And I just wanted to go and do my job and do my job right, but I felt like I was missing. And then the way she talked to other people and other employees in my cubicle area, I went to my manager, that her upper, and then I went to HR about it. And they had a meeting with us, and she acted like the problem was me, and she's like, "What can we help you with? Do you need more training on this, or what's going on?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, because I feel like I'm missing holes and stuff." But I was also like, it's how you talk to people, like how you address me. Like one morning she came in and just lit into me, didn't even say good morning, wasn't nice about anything, just was so rude. And I put in my 2 weeks and I didn't even finish out. Like I worked 1 week of it and then I just didn't go back. I found another job and just was out. And come to find out, like, even though I had a meeting with HR and this lady, down the road, one of the other coworkers that I knew and on that floor came to me and said that she had been demoted. And it was after I left. I'm like, well, little too late, but I'm glad she was, because I don't think she could handle that part of her job. She was just, yeah, not a nice lady.
You're right. Yeah, if we all become famous on YouTube, we don't need real jobs.
If I could investigate or explore places and not have to work and just do my horror thing, I'd be happy.
Oh, me too.
If I could do that instead of having another second job. Like if this was my first job, I wouldn't have a second job.
Well, no, you wouldn't have time to have a
How
second
fun
job.
would that be to be one of those channels, just for example, Amy's Crypt, who get to explore all these different places all over.
Right. Oh, well,
And
because she can afford it. So, yeah.
yeah, and how neato would that be? I would love that. I do miss investigating a lot. I do, just because I enjoy it. It's addictive.
Yeah, it is.
Like once you like do it and
Especially
then
if
get
something
home, then you're
happens.
like, oh, I want to go to another place.
Something happens during that time. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, I got to go back.
it's not even about like, I like doing it, but it's not even about like even gathering information, as we'll say it. I just love learning about a new place I haven't been to.
Yeah, same with
That's
me.
awesome. On the 30th, that's so cool. Yeah, if you can do it, if you have the opportunity. This year I haven't, like, just been working most of the time. And
A lot of us haven't been going, well, it's summertime and
yeah, and
nobody's
then,
around.
right. And then I've got my trip coming up in October. So I don't really, most of my money is being saved towards that trip.
That's going to be great. Can't wait for
Yeah.
to
And so I'm not
be
really
there in spirit.
unless it's free, but then I have to drive there, like to the Elkhorn ghost town. I had to spend gas money to go there, which
Right.
wasn't a whole lot, but still.
Say
Most
said
of
I
the
had a
time I'm just-
manager that bullied me. I had been in my position for 26 years, and he came in and started questioning everything I did, and I gave her a bad. Oh boy! A year later, he got booted by HR. Yeah, I would have went. See, I would have went after that. That's when somebody's threatening your position. You've been there for 26 years. If the people that you're working for don't defend you after 26 years, you tell them to F off and go somewhere else. I know easier said than done, but there's you got that. You have to draw the line somewhere.
right.
And I don't know. Maybe I got a big mouth. I don't know. That's what I say. Someday you're going to get shot in the face because you got a big mouth. Well, when you get to a point when somebody's bullying you, don't put up with that. I've never put up with that. I mean, I got beat up in grade school by a boy because I was defending a special ed kid.
Oh.
They were making fun of him, and he was a friend of mine. And I stood up for him, and the kid come over and punched me in the stomach. And I'm thinking, I thought, and even when I was little, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is an 8th grader beating up on a 4th grader.
Right. Well, good for you, Laura, because it's not easy. It's not easy to stand up to even your manager. Like, that was hard for me. It was a really difficult spot. And it wasn't that I didn't, that I didn't like her. It was just how she how she would talk to me and treat other employees besides me. And it was like, you don't talk to people that way.
Exactly. I'll give you another example. My husband and I used to do a side job at night. We used to clean car dealerships.
Oh, okay.
Professional cleaning. And we went into this one dealership, and I'll say it was a Kia dealership, and all the lights were off. So we thought we were in there by ourselves.
Yeah.
And they had in the waiting area, it was a round table. And I used to take when I cleaned it, and then I would put the magazines back on, I would do it in a fan position because I figured it was more accessible for everybody sitting there.
Uh-huh.
So when we went back in the next night, they straightened them back out. They didn't like the way I did it.
Okay.
Apparently. So that's what I told my husband. I go, well, apparently they didn't like the way I had the magazines because they fixed them. Yeah. And he said, well, they're just being effing assholes. Next thing you know, the owner comes out with his secretary out of the office and starts swearing at us, telling for us to give us the keys and get the hell out.
Whoa, what? Over magazines?
Yeah, well, they were eavesdropping on our conversation.
Oh, okay.
So I said, well, we can't give you the keys. We have to give them to our boss. And oh, no, they're my keys. And he's arguing with me. My husband got pissed and walked out because he didn't want to go off on the guy.
Right.
So then the guy gets in my face and starts swearing in my face. And I stood there and I put my finger in his face. I go, don't you dare speak to me that way. You have no right to use profanity. Did I use profanity with you? No, I deserve the same respect. And the girl, the secretary, well, you said this, this, and this. And I said, no, I did not, honey. If you're going to eavesdrop on a private conversation, at least repeat it back to me correctly. And I straightened her out. And I says, you both have a lovely evening. And I walked out. Then I called the boss and said, we got thrown out.
Good for you, Laura.
But then my boss goes, well, why don't you write an apology letter? I go, no, I'm not writing an apology letter. They were in the wrong. What were you doing in the office late at night, eavesdropping on a private conversation?
Mm-hmm.
And it must have hurt that my husband called them effing assholes. Truth hurts.
Yeah. They got to hear it.
And I put them in their place.
Oh,
and I
right,
did it
James.
without swearing.
That's a good question, James.
Yeah. What was
he doing late night with the secretary?
Yeah.
Weird.
And you're going to complain because my husband said you were being an effing asshole over magazines? Whatever.
Good for you, Sage Rat.
So I always say, you put them in their place, they shut right up. Because the guy is just like mouth hit the floor.
Yeah.
I said, don't assume
Good.
that I'm a scumbag because I'm cleaning your dealership at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have an education. I work in the medical field. I'm doing this for the extra cash. It's easy work for easy money.
Yep.
And you're going to speak to me like I'm a lowlife? I don't think so, buddy. And all I said was, not for nothing. All you are is a car salesman.
Yeah.
So don't brag. 32 years and counting. You go, girl. Exactly. They need to be called out on their shit. Exactly. And they don't like it when you do that
Especially if they're in the wrong.
because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to
Yeah,
respond.
right?
He
Don't
didn't
know
know how
how
to
to
respond.
respond.
And I even yelled at the boss that we were working for. I says, you know, not for nothing. How dare he treat me that way? He had no right.
Yeah.
And I'll be
I
damned if
agree.
I'm going to write a letter apologizing. He should apologize to me.
Right.
So, yeah, needless to say, we weren't allowed to go back in there, but
Oh, shame.
no sweat off my ass. I
Right.
don't care.
Go clean somewhere else.
Yeah, well,
Not
we
that
had like
place.
4 or 5 other ones. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I would have wrote to them an apology letter saying, I'm sorry, you guys were acting like a piece of shit. Yeah.
Right. That's so funny. Just treat people how you want to be treated. And if they treat you badly, well, then they don't deserve it.
No, they don't. You're right.
Yep.
Manners are free. And the guy didn't have any. He just
Obviously, no.
assumed, that, you know, my husband's a contractor,
Mhm.
you know, and I've done my job, you know, so we have well-paying jobs. But this was extra money that we wanted to earn. And like I said, it's not hard work.
Yeah.
But don't assume because you're a janitor or a cleaner, they automatically assume, oh, it's an uneducated person. And this is all they can get. Okay, whatever. And don't come after somebody unless, you know, you've got the facts down.
Right.
I didn't say, well, gee, they're in the office screwing around.
You never know. Maybe
That's
you were up.
their business.
Maybe they were worried that you caught them doing something they
You know,
shouldn't
if they
have
were
been doing.
still working, the lights would still be on in the
Yeah, that's
dealership.
so weird.
It was all
so
dark
weird.
except for, and their office door was closed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they? Isn't it kind of, you know, sketchy?
That is really weird, Laura.
Yeah. I could have been a jerk and said, well, gee, let me go home and call your wife and tell her what's going on. See how fast you shut your face then.
Yeah. The night cleaners caught ya.
Yep. Caught you doing the naughty. Yes, Steph, she was taking dictation. Yeah.
Nice play on words there, Steph.
Exactly.
That's
And like I
funny.
said, then she come out all high and mighty, got in my face, and I jumped right back at her. I was like, I don't think so, honey. That don't work here. You know, if you treat me kindly, I treat you kindly. But if you're going to attack me and be abusive, you're going to get it right back. But I do it in a more sophisticated manner,
Right.
so that it, you know, it catches them off guard. You know, I don't sit there and use a bunch of profanity.
Mm-hmm.
I just use my words and they get across, and then they sit there like, oh shit, because they're expecting you to respond with profanity and violence.
Right. Yeah.
And it throws them off when you don't. And you use an educated, you know,
There you
way
go.
of doing it, and it
Yep.
shuts them right down.
I agree on that one because you can really like cut somebody intelligently
Yeah.
without using any profanity.
And that's pretty much what I did, because he was just like, literally his mouth was open. He was like, it's like, yeah. And then I ended it. You guys have a lovely evening.
Oh, I'm sure, Pinky.
Oh my God. Yes, James. Yeah. If you're a cleaner. Yeah, oh, thank you for like, you are gold. Yeah. You know, we took pride in what we did, even though, you know, it was a cleaning job. We didn't, it wasn't that made us less than. It was just a job. And like I said, it was easy. You go around, you pick up all the trash, you know, you sweep, you mop, you do the windows, you go out the door.
Right. Right. I did an extra paper out once.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
you know, the
it,
same stuff you
but
do
I
at
just
home.
didn't do it very long, but I just wanted the extra money. Get up early, throw some papers.
Sure. I know a lot of people that do that. When I was a delivery driver, I saw some very interesting and shocking things. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised. I'm sure. I'm sure. Steph says I would have looked at her and pointed to the corner of her mouth. Oh, and said, you got a little something there. I did that to somebody else that I worked with. She was the biggest brown noser.
Oh,
And
nice.
she was doing something, and her name was Carol. I said, hey, Carol, you got a little something right here.
Yeah.
You need a towel?
Nice, Laura.
Oh, she was such a rat. She would rat on everybody. I had a coworker got scared when she went into the closet. That other coworker was napping in. Oh God! She went in without the lights, and he groaned and scared her. Oh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous. Because she could have just, like struck out and nailed him or something. Then she would have gotten in trouble for, punching somebody in the face.
Right.
So many people answer their doors naked. Yeah, I know a few people that do that. I don't know.
I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't.
Well, the one girl I know that she used to do it. She don't do it anymore. She's blind. So she'd answer the door in a towel, and I used to yell at her.
Oh, wow.
You don't do that. You don't know who it is.
Right. Yeah, what if it was a creep?
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, I know it was you guys.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference. Me, it's different. I'm a woman. But, my husband's with me.
Mhm.
You don't need to see you bare ass. Go get in the bedroom and put your stuff on.
Yeah, before you get the door.
Yes. Scum of the earth. Yeah, that's how they feel. You work hard. Now, an example, and I'm not saying this to put Jimmy down. I love Jimmy to death. He works his ass off. He takes care of his parents. He's got a child to take care of. And then he does the pizza job, which is not easy. Anybody that's ever worked at a pizzeria knows it sucks. It's 100 degrees out. You're in next to an oven. You got to put up with very nasty customers a lot of the time because, they didn't get the right pizza. That's a hard job. So, you don't put nobody down just because of what they do for a living.
Right.
Say, white stuff on your cheek. Let's see, piggies I missed. I know. She missed some ice cream.
And the funny thing about that is, some people are just good at what they do and what they know.
Yep.
He's really good at making blue cheese.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, you working in the cemetery, because my husband used to get that too when he worked in a cemetery one time. Oh, God, how could you do that? Because it's peaceful.
Oh, it is.
And you're doing a service to people who are in mourning. There's a meaning behind that.
Yeah. It wasn't grotesque.
They think, all you could do is dig holes and, they put it down. What is wrong with you? I don't get it.
It was a really good job.
Now, my husband, when he worked for the county one time, he worked, it was in the cooperative extension, which was out in the country, far away from us.
Yeah.
He loved it. He'd spend the whole day cutting the grass out in the country.
Yeah.
Enjoying the animals, the fresh air. He loved the job.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put him down because he was the maintenance for the county.
Right.
That was a sweet job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a lot of crew members that just going out and cutting the grass. They just ride around and cut the grass, and it's
they
nice
love
day
it.
and easy.
Sure. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us, Paranormal Nuts Podcast.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Have a great night.
If you can, remember to smack that like button. We really appreciate it. So yeah, that's the thing. It kills me. People put down other people because of what they do. Maybe they do that because they like it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think of that? Just because they
some jobs are better than others in some people's worlds, Not
everybody.
Some people are really good at working at the bank. I hated working at the bank. I don't like numbers. I don't like counting. And money is evil and people are rude.
Yes, they are.
But some people are really good at it. I'm like, okay, that's their thing, not mine. But
my son's girlfriend is in the banking industry.
Yeah,
and she's had some
it.
crappy jobs, but she likes it. She's good at it.
Yeah.
And yes, people are very rude.
Well, they don't even really tell you specifically some things. And they're like, here, put this in my account. Which one? You got 5 different checking accounts or savings.
And then
Which one do you want?
usually some old lady.
You should know this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you so rude? I'm just doing what you want me to do.
No, it's not good enough.
Just
It's
tell
not
her,
good enough.
don't throw shit at me.
You got to be a mind reader
stuff at you.
too. They said my neighbor used to come out and talk to me without pants or underwear on. Oh,
Oh,
well, that's a free spirit.
right.
She just said, man, go wrap that junk up. I don't want to see that. Let's see. Sandra said an RN came at me the other week. I'm going to tell you, nurses can be really nasty
They're
sometimes.
stressed out.
Yes, they are, but there's really no
Overworked,
reason to be
yeah.
that mean.
I know, I agree, but
She got in my face with no facts. My response was cold shoulder. She then shut the door. Shut the door on her when she offered to help me. Actions speak louder. She later fully apologized to me. Yeah.
okay.
See what that's what it is.
Oh.
She was in a bad mood and she took it out on you.
Oh my gosh.
It's a crazy place. I want to do a lot of naked play. Oh, that must have been just like really so wrong. Naked people playing tennis.
Crazy. Can you imagine more than a racket swinging around?
More than a racket swinging around.
That's insane.
It's dangerous too,
You
man. What if
smacked?
you get slapped in the, with the
Yeah.
tennis ball?
Take him out. That would probably hurt really bad to get nailed like that with a tennis ball. Imagine a baseball.
Everything all bouncing around. Chris said, when I worked in a nursing homes, there was a lot of strange things I heard and saw there. It could have gotten insane, but funny things is like I worked in the midnight shift the most. There is a lot of strange things that happen in the nursing homes. Because you also got to remember, there's a lot of, death, in those buildings, when it's their time to go and it happens there. And so those are the places I would like to go into, like old, nursing homes, old hospitals, because I would really love to see what we would pick up. And we've got a couple of places like that are locked up by the state, but like getting permission to get into them is next to nothing.
Yeah, there's one here that you can't get into.
Yeah,
it's closed now.
I mean, we've got one. It's a state hospital. It was for for mental patients.
Oh.
And they shut it down years ago, and the building is still there. It's multiple buildings, but it's all locked up. And like I said, to get in there is not easy. But I would love to be able to get in one of the buildings. It would be an amazing place to investigate.
Right.
Of course, if you find the right people, they'll unlock the door. But that's hard. The thing around here in New York is the insurance risk. If you fall down, you get hurt. This. Yeah. Well, give me a waiver. I'll sign the waiver. If I fall down and bust my ass, it's my fault. Piggy said women's boobs flopping around was hilarious. That's just, I don't want
commercial. Come stay at the country club.
Good Lord. Well, just like here, I don't know where you guys are. Here, it's legal in New York State for women to walk around with no shirts on.
Oh, no.
It's been legal for years. I've never seen anybody do it. And I was always against it. But, you get the liberal women say, oh, well, men get to do it. Men don't have big breasts that are going to attract some pervert. And I used to say when they passed that law, I said, oh, here we go. Now it's going to be nothing but trouble. You're going to have women getting grabbed. And then, bitch. And the first thing the cops always ask, well, what were you wearing?
Right.
Well, I had no shirt on. I had no bra on. And still, yes. You don't have a right to touch anybody, but don't tempt fate.
Right. That too.
There's a lot of guys out there that aren't grown up, can't handle it, and they're going to take advantage.
Yep. There's one hot springs here, and it's nudist, but it's separated. But I went to it in high school, and the ladies area was, you could just go in naked. And me and my girlfriends were in our teens, and we were in it. And then a bunch of ladies came in naked, and we're out. It was just uncomfortable. Yeah. Even though, you're all girls, but it was like, I'm sitting in a hot springs with a bunch of naked
chicks. Yeah, it's not my groove either.
We went back to our rooms and ate a bunch of junk food and hung out.
It's awkward, because we were raised
experience. Yeah, but it's like, no, I don't want to see everything hanging out. I'm sorry, even though it's okay at this facility, but
Nah, yeah, pass.
And it was
Pre-
just, it wasn't, it wasn't, they were, sorry to say, Laura, they were older ladies. So it wasn't like,
Yeah, you didn't want to see what the future was bringing.
yeah. One was all tatted up in her ear and it wasn't even attractive. And
God. Creases, do you ever wish that the laws did, or do you ever wish the laws that the UK have abandoned locations was the same in the States? Yeah, yeah, because like I said, here, if everything is posted and you have posted signs up all over, if you cross onto that property and somebody catches you, yeah, you're going to jail.
mm-hmm.
They're pretty strict around here with posted property. If we didn't have that issue, then there's a ton of buildings I would jump into.
Yeah.
But it's not. I'm too old to go to jail, so I just don't do it.
No thanks. Getting in trouble is expensive.
And I can't run. Yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, and I can't run like I used to. So because I used to be able to run and jump fences, those days are done. So.
Oh.
Kenny Biddle says he gets home and rips his pants off and runs around the house in his underwear. Yeah.
Well, if it's just you and your other half, what the heck?
My husband does the same thing. That's why he couldn't wait for my son and his girlfriend to move out. He goes, I want to be able to walk around in my shorts. Well, so now, yeah, he's happy. Let's see. When I was in Denmark, their beaches, you could go nude. I was shocked when I came across a family taking their clothes off right on the beach. Oh, yeah. And
I'm sure.
It's normal for them. Here we would be like, what? You better put that back on.
Right. Well, Brazil's the same way. They have a lot of nude beaches. It's like, okay.
And of course, a lot of people around here are rather double in size. And yeah, put the clothes back on. We don't want to see that. It's just not attractive. It really isn't.
Free spirits.
Good for them.
Yeah.
But go to like a nudist place. Don't think you're gonna go to like the water park.
I don't know if I could do that. You like go to a nude beach and be like, I think I'd probably still wear a swimsuit.
Yeah, it's awkward. It was different if we were raised that way and it was normal.
Oh, okay.
Because you get a lot of people that are raised in like those communes and stuff like that. My niece had a friend who was raised in a commune, and it was nothing to them to just strip down and jump in the pond. And my niece is like, okay, so she did it too. So
yeah. Well, when you're younger, you just don't care.
Yeah.
It's like when
her family is doing it, I can do it too. And
yeah, I was like 16. I was like, I don't care. But I won't do it again because you're swimming in fishy water. I'm like, this is kind of gross. I want to shower off now. I mean, it was a lake, but still, I was like, this is kind of gross. And then I couldn't see what was in the lake. And I'm like, I don't know what's swimming around me. And then I start freaking out because I watched Piranha too many times. And
yeah, that's
my imagination will get going. If I can't see the bottom of something, I freak out. I won't go in it. I won't if I can't see the bottom. Because, things can grow,
what's down there.
Grow up to the size of their containment. So there's big fishies and stuff in some of those lakes.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know nothing.
I don't want them eating my toes.
Well, if you're naked, they're gonna be biting on something else.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. So, but even then, you can get caught in some of the algae and stuff, or nets, or what. You gotta be careful.
Right.
You can't see some of that stuff. You could get.
Yeah, I strictly it's either river or lakes. We don't do ponds.
River is different.
Not attractive at all.
You still got milk.
Raven says little fishes used to bite my toes when I went swimming. Well, they will, and it's cute, because if we sit on the dock at the lake, the little fish hang out around the docks, and they'll nibble on your toes, because they don't know what the hell it is. But then you got to worry about, like, if you're got the big fish with the sharp teeth, like great, northerns, pike, and all of that. I don't want to be bit by one of those. Oh, James got stung by a jellyfish.
Oh, no.
Did you have a friend to pee on it? Is that true? I don't even know if that's true. They say if you get stung by a jellyfish, somebody's supposed to pee on it to take the sting out. Can you imagine going up to a stranger? Quick, pee on me.
I wonder if it really works.
I don't know. But you're actually the first person I know that's been stung by a jellyfish. I heard it's not pleasant.
I bet it burns.
Oh, yeah. Bad news. Bad news. I gave that pike a mouthful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're nasty. Oh, they bite. It's awful. Nasty teeth. Oh, I'm sure it did, James. I'm sure it sucked. Julie's saying, no, do not pee on it. Okay, there you guys. Don't pee on it, guys.
What happens if you pee?
So they must be an urban myth.
Yeah, right. I should look that up. Should read about it.
Isn't it funny the things you don't look up?
Yeah.
You know, you've lived with it for like your whole lives, and then you're thinking, why didn't I ever look that up?
It's like people saying put butter on a burn.
Oh, yeah, that's bad too.
Cold water or ice.
Oh, he was all 6. Oh, that's awful.
Oh, I would cry.
And says, yeah, that's a myth. Oh, okay. So there must have been somebody just said, hey, go ahead and tell somebody to pee on it. It works.
Right. Just pee on it.
Oh, vinegar works. Okay.
That's so cool, Sage Rat.
But I heard that my whole life. You're going, if you ever get stung by jellyfish, you got to have somebody pee on it. I'm like, okay. I don't plan on getting stung, but okay.
I'll remember not to pee. Oh, no.
Man of War. They look really neat, but Jesus tits, they
I've heard bad things about those jellyfish.
Man.
That's not good.
Oh, okay. It could make it worse.
Oh.
Hey, Ace, how's it going? We just learned, Ace, you don't pee on a
Right,
jellyfish sting.
Right?
Let's see. There is a type of fish that is used in Japanese spas that will eat away. Oh, yes. It's a little fish. Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, that's funny.
Where it is part of a treatment where it eats off all of the dead skin on your feet.
Oh, weird.
And it's like little nibblies.
Yeah.
Now, like when I used to have an aquarium, we had the black mollies.
Oh, yeah.
They're so adorable. They're just just like giant eyeballs on a black fish. And they're little tiny things. And we used to, they're very social because we would, tap on the glass and they would follow our fingers. And then if you dangled your finger, they'd come up and they do like a little fishy kiss on your fingers. And they were just the cutest things.
Did yours ever have babies? Ours did once.
Babies all the time.
Oh, I know. Aren't they cute?
You'd be looking at the tank and all you see is eyeballs.
Yeah. We had a big tank and we had the fiddler crabs, the ones with the big claw, and they ate the babies. We had to next time that they had them, we had to separate them so the little crabs wouldn't go up and try to eat them.
Well, we had to do that. We had other fish in with those. And when I noticed, because I was looking at the tank, I go, "What the hell is that?" I go, "Oh my God, the little eyeballs!" I go, "They had babies." So I had a glass partition that I used, and I slid that in there.
There you go.
I separated them because we had a freshwater lobster.
Oh.
And she was pregnant as well.
Oh, my God.
So I had to keep her separated from other fish because they were going after her eggs.
Oh.
Unfortunately, at that time, when we had that creature, we didn't know that the heater in our tank was broken, and we accidentally boiled her.
Oh, no. You boiled it. Oh my gosh, how ironic. I'm sorry.
I got up the next day and I'm like, what's wrong with the lobster? I go, she's all red. I go, and I put my finger in the water. I go, oh my God.
Oh no.
I said, the damn heater's broke. We just
Darn
cooked
it.
It was awful.
Oh, that's so sad.
I just felt so bad.
Jeez. I really care for all kinds of life like that. So I can't.
She was
pretty. I don't flush my fishies. I go bury them.
Oh, no, I flush
I just don't have the heart to.
I didn't flush her, though. I mean, we had to wrap her up. We got rid of, but the other ones I just flushed.
Go bury them.
But the funnest ones we've ever had were the black mollies because they're just so social. Right. And like I said, you end up with all the little baby. They're just really fun fish.
They are cute.
Where the other ones, just swim back and forth. You get nothing from them.
It's okay, James.
These used to just, actually pay attention to you.
Yeah. I like my betas. They're social too. Like they'll come up and they get all excited and
Yeah.
their clothes flare and they get all like happy because they know that it's time you're gonna feed them. And
Yeah.
they have a schedule in the morning when I feed them, and they're really cute. They all have their own little tanks.
It's yeah. Oh yeah, because you can't put two in one tank.
Right. So they all have their own special tank. The one in
Right.
my room's got Beetlejuice and he's got purple rocks and he's a black beta. And he's got a little
Nice.
tombstone.
We've had a few of those.
Yeah. They're fun.
And now I just, it's in the attic. I don't deal with it. It's too much upkeep, too much of a pain in the ass.
If you flush them, they come back as sharks.
Oh God.
That's funny, Ken. I don't remember that.
Okay,
Okay,
Sage.
Strat, thank you.
What's for dinner? Anything good? We'll be over.
I made breakfast burritos.
Breakfast burritos. We had, like I said, tacos and Spanish rice.
Yummy.
Quick
I love
dinner.
tacos.
Nice.
Who doesn't love tacos?
My husband.
Oh, really?
I had to make him hamburgers.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking, I'm sorry. I don't want hamburgers. I want tacos. Montana. Ooh, yeah.
Just the tacos. They got to be really good tacos, too. I'm not talking Taco Bell or nothing. I'm talking
No, I don't do
authentic,
Taco Bell.
Homemade tacos are good, too, but we've got a few really good Mexican restaurants around here.
We have a plethora of.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
No matter what you think of,
stuff.
we've got the food here.
That's awesome.
So if you're into anything kind of, they've got it here. It blows my mind.
Thanks, Steph, for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for sharing
Laura's
the
merch.
store. You guys should check it out, please. Such cool things. I love it. Carla helped me with the designs on a lot of them.
Some of them, yeah.
And so there was fun. Actually, yeah, I just got my new cup. The new cup that I just did.
Here, the spooky one. That came out really well too.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's scary.
Much better than the first store that I worked with. This is a really heavy duty.
Is it a better cup than the other one?
Oh yeah, the other one is lightweight, nothing to it. This one is, you could feel it in your hand. I love it.
That's so good to know.
And it was cheaper than the other store that had for the smaller cup. So I'm glad I switched. Same with the shirts. Shirts were better. So yeah, it was because I got one of the ones that I did the print "Live Life on the Raw" side.
Oh, sweet.
So I went out with it the other day, and yesterday, and my father's looking at it like, "What the hell?" I go, "This is what I say on my show, Dad." Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Thought I had some kind of weird thing going on. No, Dad, that's what I say on the show. But
yeah, Wisdom. I've heard of that. There's a wasp that does too in the Amazon. If you pee, it'll go up your stream.
Yes. It was
That's scary. Right, Air Force likes tacos.
I know. I get it. Everybody, whoever loves Taco Bell, God love you. But
That's
why?
not bad. But if I had a choice, I'd go authentic tacos.
Just you can make it at home, and they have leftovers, and you get more. Taco Bell gives you a little bit of meat, a little bit of cheese, and it's not even worth it. And I would say, "Oh, it's only $1." Well, still, you got to have 30 of them to fill you up because there's nothing there but a tortilla and some lettuce.
Yeah, Montana tacos. Well, always.
I used to like when they had the taco salad. It was in the taco bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
You can't even find those anymore. You know
how
you make your own?
They can show them online. They show how to make them.
That would be fun. Oh, yeah, there you go. You
YouTube's
just
got
put
it.
a tortilla and that'd work. Get a corn tortilla and bake it.
I seen one where they got those two, when you get, they call them spiders. They're the strainers that you use in oil.
Yeah.
And you get big ones. They're all different sizes. You get two big ones. You put the tortilla in there, and then you smash them together and you deep fry it quick.
There you go.
And that's for your salad bowl.
That's great.
Authentic places are charging $7 a taco now. And it's a taco. Yeah, see, you want your money's worth.
Oh, Ken.
But we have authentic, places here, Mexican food, anything you think of, we've got it here as some kind of a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I rather go there than one of the, Taco Bells or whatever. You might pay a little bit more, but like Stu said, you're getting an authentic taco and you're getting something that's worth it. We have only one Taco Bell in Finland. Yeah, well, don't wish for more. But that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people. Oh, can't we do Taco Bell? Oh, okay, whatever. I'd rather just buy all the stuff, make it at home. Because my son used to do that. I'm like, why are you doing that? Go to the store, get some ground beef. We've got the seasonings and all of the stuff that you get, tomatoes, lettuce, whatever. We throw whatever you think of, everything but the sink goes on the taco. We all like it all.
Guacamole.
And, all of it. We got it already at home. Just go get the ground beef and we'll cook it. It takes what? 5 minutes?
Everybody wants tacos.
No,
Montana tacos. I like pulled meat tacos that you cook in the crock pot for a while. Just all day.
Yeah.
Red sauce. And then, it's good.
It's definitely worth it. And Taco Bell. And that's another thing. If we're out late and we're coming home and we'll drive past the Taco Bell, and I go, look, it's like 11:30 and the line is to the road. I don't know if it's the drunks going to get their eating on or whatever. They're all at Taco Bell at 11:30. You're disgusting white people tacos. Yeah. So we can get taco kits in the store. Yeah. And I bought we have a store here. It's called BJ's. And probably a lot of you guys, it's like a Costco's or whatever. So it's like, bulk items, everything under the sun is in the store. And so we bought a huge container and it's taco seasoning. So everything, instead of buying multiple seasonings, is all in one container specifically for tacos and, nachos or whatever, or burritos. And you just sprinkle that in there with the meat and cook it up.
Still like authentic tacos. Some good Mexican authentic tacos.
Because you have to shop, cook, build it, make a mess, clean it up, the leftovers away, or buy a slightly crappy taco and throw away the wrappers. Yeah, they could look at this. I get stuck doing all of it, so they don't care.
I've never heard of that stuff. BJ's Warehouse?
Yeah, BJ's Warehouse. That's
I
what
have never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like you have a Costco's by you?
Yeah, we do.
And it's exactly the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Or what else do they call it? The stuff, BJ's or Sam's Club.
Oh, we used to have Sam's Club.
Yeah, they're connected. It's the BJ's and Sam's Club. So it's all bulk. You go in there and you get whatever you need. It lasts you a month. And
yeah.
She likes chimichangas.
They're good too.
And it's fun to say too. Yeah. Are those the dessert things that are got like the sugar on them? Sugary.
They can make them that way.
Shape or something.
But no, these are like a burrito. They're just made differently.
Okay.
Chimichangas are. I'm not quite sure the difference. Maybe Ace knows. I like a good wet burrito. Saucy.
Yeah, spicy, and I put everything on a taco.
And when I lived in California, there was a place that used to serve what they called a torta, and it was such a hot sandwich, like spicy, burned your teeth. It was that hot. They are so good though.
Oh.
They're like dripping in red sauce, and they came with a side of radishes, and oh my gosh. It was the one thing that I ate before I came back to Montana.
The one that I missed out on, we did have a Dominican restaurant here, and they closed before I got to try it out. Unfortunately, it was owned by a set of sisters, and one of the sisters got in trouble and went to jail.
Okay.
So the other sister had to close shop, but I figured,
Oh,
oh,
darn it.
Dominican food, I want to try it.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, that was the only one in town. So I missed out on that. So, but we do have a Jamaican restaurant that's downtown.
Brazilian's good too.
So it's amazing.
Like
The
caramelized plantain.
And then my husband won't go, but I will, because he don't. I
Yeah.
ain't eating that. I ain't eating that. I said, well, then you stay home.
He's just a plain Jane meat and potatoes kind of guy, isn't he?
Yes.
I can
And I
see
told him, I
that.
said, you miss out on so much because you're not willing to try something different. And I mean, like,
Oh, rye
I
bread can be good though.
just love it. This food talk makes my rye bread looks really sad. No, rye bread is great. You got to have rye bread
Mhm.
when you're making a Reuben. A Reuben is only
Right.
good with the rye bread, and it's got to be marble rye.
Yes, I agree. All the way.
Because I make those at home too, and oh
Hot melted
god,
cheese.
oh, it's the devil. We always get into this, and then everybody's starving by the
Yep,
time the show's
everybody gets
over.
off and goes and binge eats and like, thank you, Laura and Carla. Now I don't have anything in my
Yeah,
cupboard.
can't go get any of the
I
stuff we
went
talked
and binge
about.
ate. So we're talking about foods. It was good stuff.
What's a Reuben, Pinky? Oh, honey, you are missing out. You're the first person I've known that doesn't know what a Reuben is. You get marble rye bread, and it has to be, well, you don't grill it until you put the sandwich together. But you either use corned beef or you use pastrami.
Right.
And then you have it's supposed to be Swiss cheese, but a lot of people don't like Swiss cheese. But you put the Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, you put that all together, and then you grill it. You got to butter the bread, and then you grill the sandwich. And oh god, it's so good. And I always end up having extra Thousand Island dressing on the side because I really like it.
Oh yeah, you have to have that.
I have it loaded up, so it's really sloppy.
Yeah.
But that is a Reuben.
We have a lot of steak restaurants here in Montana.
That is such a surprise.
I know, right? A lot of steak restaurants and pasta. Very few Mexican restaurants. There's only 2 really good ones. We have a lot of taco trucks or food trucks. Sorry.
Right.
Food trucks, different ones like fish and chips and fruit bowls and different ones that people, because it's easy for people to do it and they make good food and they go to a lot of events. They actually do food truck festivals here.
Right.
We have a gourmet grilled cheese that I did graphics for called Cheddar's, but they do all kinds of grilled cheese, like mac and cheese on a grilled cheese sandwich, which was brilliant with bacon. And oh man, stuff is so full of calories, but they're good sandwiches.
It's it's hard to find
Yeah,
places
but
that
we
make
really don't. We don't
Can
really
I
have a
have
variety.
I would like to try a Cuban sandwich. I know nobody around here where I know where I can get one. I'm sure there's one here somewhere. I just haven't
Yeah.
found it. Because I heard they are awesome. Or swap it for Rachel, which is turkey coleslaw. Oh, I've had that too. Which is awesome. And my son will put actually coleslaw on a regular sub sandwich. Oh, Pinky says they don't have sauerkraut there. Oh.
Hmm.
We're going to have to send her some sauerkraut.
Yeah, not everybody can do sauerkraut though, or they don't like it.
Yeah.
I like
you
it.
never had it before. Yeah, you might
Yeah.
say it.
Full of sausages.
It's
good.
really good. Grilled
That's
like
cool.
panini.
Ace, so you're going to Montana. Panini's good.
Yeah. Of course, if I go get all the ingredients for a Cuban sandwich, because we have a panini maker home, I could probably just do it at home.
Yeah. Don't come in the winter.
I'll have to look it up and see what is in the Cuban sandwich. And see, give me an idea. Now I'm going to have to go buy that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know either what's in the Cuban.
I seen it made one time on television. And I'm like, oh, I need to get into that. It looked really good. But I don't know what's
some
in
of those. Oh, some of those shows are addicting to watch.
Oh, yeah, they are. I always
Like
used to
the
watch
barbecue.
Food Network. I was a big fan of Food Network. I'd watch all the
Yeah.
chefs.
I like the baking ones around the holidays to watch with the kids. Those are fun. Like the ones that do like the big
The
challenges.
cake challenges.
Oh yeah.
Love
Or
it.
the sugar spinning and stuff and
Yes, isn't
the
it
sculptures that
beautiful?
they make. I'm like, holy cow, how do they do that? I would like break under the pressure. Really
And I'd be
would.
like, why would anybody want to cut that open?
Yeah.
Gorgeous work.
They know how to make the cake.
Gorgeous. Stu said sauerkraut is incredibly good for you, oddly enough. Yeah, it is. And I know it's funny because we have my husband's part German, so and his cousin hates sauerkraut. So I tease her, I go, what the hell kind of German are you? You don't like sauerkraut. The stronger the better. It's really good. So if you don't like smelly, strong cabbage,
Yeah.
don't eat sauerkraut.
The more the better.
Let's see, somebody out there, please Google how many servings are in 1 can of sauerkraut. It'll blow your mind. Yeah, see, it's easy. We could send it to her because you can get it in a can or a jar. Pork, ham, Swiss cheese, mustard, and pickles.
Okay.
Yes.
Pulled pork and ham. That sounds really
good.
I would try it.
Yeah. Especially with the Swiss cheese.
Mm. Yeah, I'll have to make it sometime.
It's one of my favorites. Isn't sauerkraut merely German kimchi? Pretty much. Because you can make it, and yeah, they would put it in the ground, or you can it. So it has to be aged.
Okay.
It's pretty much fermented. I guess you'd say pickled or fermented cabbage. It's just done differently. I assume 1 can equals 1 serving, regardless of the can size. It depends on how much you like it. Yeah. So for me, I'd say serving size for can, I would say it's 2. Because like I said, I like it a lot. So some people will be 1. And I know a lot of people, they would, because I usually get it in a bag. It comes in the store in a bag from the company that I get it from. And you open it and they're like, oh God, it stinks. And how could you eat that? And I go, on a sandwich. That's how.
Right.
$10, really? Come on. What are they putting on? Just like a little tiny tablespoon of it? My supermarket has it in the international section. Oh, okay. So you got to give it a try. If you don't like it, spit it out.
It usually works.
That's all. You don't like it, you just spit it out. We have an awesome Cuban food truck that visits our work a couple of times a week. Oh, you lucky duck. See, I like that kind of food. My husband's like, no, I'm not eating that. Because I said, well, let's stop over, over there at this one. And like my husband will like rice. And, I like, beans and rice and stuff like that. And he's like, I'm not eating that.
Yeah.
Like with the Jamaican restaurant, they have oxtail, beans and rice, and all of this. And I'd like to try that. He's not even gonna go there. So I won't get it. She says it comes in a jar. Yeah, there you go. And I always recommend everybody, if it's in a jar or in a can or whatever, you rinse it. You put it in a strainer and you rinse it. So, Faces, I love Puerto Rican American food. Yeah, it's good. It is good. And the thing is, I have a friend who is Dominican, so she will make me stuff if I ask her to.
Yeah.
There's just one thing I won't eat that she makes or her family makes, and it has to do with intestines.
Oh, no.
And she's the girl that I told you she's blind. And she goes, oh, and I forget what she calls it. But it's really good in the sense. She goes, I got some in the fridge. She gets it out, and I open it. I go, oh, Jack, you wouldn't even eat this. It's gray. I said, if you could see it, you wouldn't eat it. She goes, oh, no, it's really good. I said, I believe you. I'm not eating that.
I'm glad she can't see it.
I'm not eating
bad.
it. I don't know what her aunt makes it to, and it's gray. It's like, no, it is not even. It's not appealing to the eye, but I'm sure you're raised on it, so okay. I'm sure you think it's great, but I'm not touching that. But she'll make up all the own spices and stuff that they need. She gets all the fresh ingredients, chops everything up, smashes everything up, puts it all in a container.
Right.
So it's great. He says, "Oh, because
That's
Puerto
true.
Rico is part of the United States and we eat American food, yummy, awesome food. We love it." Yeah, it's great. It really is. And this is one thing a lot of people say, "Oh, how could you stand living where you live?" But not for nothing. We have a melting pot of people here. And it makes it awesome because if you really, if you're a foodie, which I consider myself a foodie, and you're looking for that special something, we've got it. So if you're into, any kind of Asian cuisine, we have a ton of restaurants here. You can get whatever you want and whatever you're craving for. Same thing with Puerto Rican food. Like I said, the Jamaican food, Bosnian food, all of it. It's amazing. I don't like tripe. My father likes it, but I don't like it. My grandmother used to make a tripe soup. And I'm like, oh, no. But yeah, my father loves it. And yes, it does smell awful when you're cooking it. But in the soup, I would eat the soup, but I would pick the tripe out.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because my father goes, well, it's in there. I said, I know it's in there, and I'm picking it out. Here, you have it. Not eating it. Sorry, not touching that one. And another one I won't eat is blood sausage.
No.
I can't
do it. I
do
don't want to eat liver either. No. I did that once.
Yeah. I've seen the blood sausage. It just turns me right off.
Doesn't sound good.
Dad's friend ate sauerkraut and those roll mops. Ew, fish. I don't know what that is.
I don't really know what roll mops are.
Yeah, no, I don't know what those are. Now, like we have a sushi restaurant here too.
I love sushi.
I've never had it. I won't eat raw fish.
I understand.
But I want to try, with the vegetables and rice. I want to eat seaweed.
Yeah, right.
I tried that.
Start small, like California rolls have the imitation crab, and it's not real raw. Imitation crab's actually cooked. It's just cold.
Right.
You've had imitation crab, right?
Yeah, I've had it.
That's what a California roll is, and it's got not cucumber in it. Is it cucumber or avocado? Can't remember. But that's all it is, really.
Right.
It's not. And I usually start the kids off on that first because it's not so bad. And then you can have cooked stuff like cooked eel if they make it. Oh, it's good, Laura.
Is it?
They do it in teriyaki sauce, the cooked eel.
I'm not a big fish person.
I know. It doesn't really taste fishy though.
But I would try the one with the fake crab.
Yeah. Start there. I love raw fish, like tuna. I would go catch tuna. I really want to deep sea fish.
Right.
That would be awesome. And then have them fillet it right there and just eat it fresh. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
So, D said you tripe. Yeah. I know my father tried for years. I won't eat it. Ugh. That and the pickled herring smells like shit.
Nothing.
I won't. No.
I don't like that stuff either. Pickled anything, canned sardines, whatever. Oyster. I had a dream about eating an oyster the other night.
Well, as long as it wasn't eating you.
No, it was a canned oyster. I was like, yeah. Why am I dreaming about this? This is weird. I didn't look it up. I don't know what it meant.
I have no idea. Dee said roll mops are in a jar or a can. Some sort of pickled preserved fish rolled up. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
I don't like raw oysters, even cold. And a lot of people eat them with Tabasco and stuff. They're just
oh, God, we used to have neighbors that used to do the clam bake things in their yard. And
they did.
Suck them things right down. I'd be like,
it's like a thing of snot in a shell.
I know. It's like they know I
And
pay
it's expensive. It's like, why is a piece of snot that expensive?
It's gross. Steph said my mom is old school Polish, and they and all they ate freaking lamb's tongue. It's awful. She used to put it in her mouth and make a face like she was sticking her tongue at me.
No, Steph, I'm sorry. It's
My grandmother
traumatic.
used to do beef tongue.
I've had beef tongue.
Oh my god! Talk about getting freaked out as a kid. You go to grandma's house and you, oh, what's cooking? My lunch. And I open up the pot and there's this giant tongue in there. I'm like, oh,
Ew, Laura.
she's
Yeah,
laughing.
right.
It's all the Polish grandmas are all the same stuff.
You know, the beef tongue that I had wasn't that bad. It was cut up and you dipped it in barbecue sauce. And they had different barbecue sauces you could eat it in. And I was like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
It really wasn't that bad. It was different, but not
Just like
bad.
with Susan last night when she did the poop coffee there.
Oh, well, yeah. See, like,
She said it was great, but
I know she said it was delicious, but I like the concept in my head.
that's
Like,
me. I can't do
I
it.
can't either. Good for Susan, because that was awesome. But I don't think I could do it knowing that it came out of the rear end of an
That's the
animal.
problem right there. Anything that's got to do with shit in my food, the two aren't supposed to go together.
It's just like some of the stuff in the energy drinks. Taurine. There's some stuff that somebody told me was off. The sweet flavor that's in Celsius drinks, you guys, is some kind of chemical that somebody has scraped off the inside of an outhouse
Oh God.
or a body. Like, if you look up the ingredient, that's where it came from, and that's in the Celsius drinks.
That's gross.
And Red Bull is just
Yeah, I don't know. That stuff all tastes like gasoline to me. It's disgusting. And
It's
anything with an
gross.
artificial sweetener, I can't do artificial
no.
sweeteners. They make me sick.
Aspartame, no
You
thanks.
can't get that taste out of your mouth. It's
I
horrible.
don't like that fake or plasticky taste like American cheese. Sorry, American
Right.
cheese tastes so plastic, or the squeeze cheese.
Yeah, it's gross. Steph said that was traumatized me when I went to grab her tongue because she wouldn't stop, and then the tongue came out in my hand. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's so bad.
Yeah, they would have traumatized me. Oh, that's just not
I'm
right.
squeeze.
Oh, my mom still cooks cow's tongue, cooks it, peels it, tastes. Oh God, yeah, I hear it's good, but yeah, I can't do it. No, you're right. Everything that we grow and eat starts off in poop. It
That's why
does,
you wash it though.
but we
Gotta
don't. Yeah, we don't
wash
think
it.
of it that way. Yeah, and
Yeah.
like you wash it, so you just don't. And the plant is above the shit. So it's,
Most of the time, unless it's a carrot or something. But
let's see. I don't know how people eat chicken. I know because there's nothing
don't-
on there.
what is it? I don't get it either. Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
thanks, Ken.
Just take the plastic off. Yeah. I don't buy cheese wrapped individually in plastic. It's not real
That's so funny.
cheese. It's not real
Supposed
cheese.
to take the plastic off first. Really?
Most of
I'm
them are
doing it
no,
wrong.
most
I'm
of them
making
are
wrong
artificial
recipes.
or pig's feet.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
no.
not a fan of pig's feet either.
Or ears, anything with hair on it, nose, pig's feet. No,
I
how do you
got
eat
forced
that?
one time eating pig's
I don't
feet.
get it. How do you eat that?
The pig's feet.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of meat on them, and when I had them,
Inside?
the woman boiled them. It was I had a friend growing up. They're from Italy, and her mother was boiling them on the stove, cooking them. And of
Yeah.
course, you go into an old Italian home, and you've got to eat whether you want to or not.
Right.
And yeah, that was the one and only time I had pig's feet. It was good, but I would never do it again.
I don't know how you'd eat it though, Laura.
It's not a lot. You just pick the meat off with a fork.
Okay.
And eat it.
Because you can't eat the hoof.
No, you just
No.
eat what's above the hoof.
Okay.
And it's all meat. It's just the thought of it. Yeah, Ken pickled. My mother-in-law loved pickles, pig's feet.
Oh.
It used to disgusting because they had like the jelly shit on it, and oh god, it was awful.
This is funny.
To each his own. Oh, yucko.
I had goat once, goat meat.
I would like to try that.
It was actually really good. It was made for my birthday when I lived in California. It was a special stew. And I didn't know it was goat meat, and they didn't tell me. And
So
I
that
asked
tells
for
you how good it
seconds.
was.
Yeah, and they laughed because they didn't know that I didn't know what it was. But it's like, can I have another bowl? This is really good.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
wasn't expecting it, but it was good.
Same thing with lamb. I don't tell my husband it's lamb, but he
I know
knows better
you tell
now.
me about that all the time. I'm like, I want to try
Lied about
it.
it for years, and then I finally fessed up, and boy, was he pissed.
Carnivore.
I said, "Yeah, but you didn't know, and you loved it for years. I don't care." So yeah, now he checks
Yeah,
when I make shish kebab. He's, "What is it?" And he makes sure that it's what it is.
yeah. Oh man, shish kebabs, barbecue, like
With the lamb,
peppers and stuff. Oh man, sounds so good.
I'm gonna have to get myself some. And I make
Oh,
a lamb burger too out of ground lamb. Oh God!
oh,
And I
right.
stuff the I stuff the burger with pignolas, which are pine nuts.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
call
you
them
were telling
pine
me
nuts.
about
We call
that
them
too.
pignolas,
Nice.
and feta cheese. And you put that inside the hamburger or lamb burger, and oh my God, it's just beats a regular beef hamburger hands down. Family had a cook, had a shook farm chickens. I hadn't eaten eggs for 35 years because of it. Had great egg fights. Hee hee. Oh,
Now they're worth a lot, so don't throw the eggs.
no shit. They're so expensive. Well, they would come down a lot.
Yeah.
They're still high though. Yeah, it's right, Steph. Nothing like a good piece of meat.
I like mine medium rare.
Piggy says, "Can I eat lamb? For some reason, it makes me vomit. The smell of it cooking gives me serious bad nausea." No, I understand it. I've heard people say that, but you know what? If it's marinated correctly and then you grill it over charcoal, not or wood fire, I
Okay.
guarantee you will not know the difference. And yeah, because my husband, like I said, ate it for years, and oh God, this is so good. Oh God, it's so tender. And then finally, one time, I told him, I said, "Well," because my grandmother used to come spend the weekends, and that's all she used was lamb for shish kebab. And she used to eat it, well, she's Lebanese, so she'd eat it raw with salt.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that, but she did. And so I told him, I said, "Well, my grandmother only uses lamb." "Oh no, you're he thought I was pulling his leg. It's like, "Grandma, tell him what you use." And she goes, "No, that's all we use." And man, like I said, he was so pissed.
Hmm.
"Believe you made me eat that." I said, because the thought of the poor little furry lamb. And of course, back then he used to do a lot of hunting. And I said, "Well, what
Oh,
about all of the venison that you've eaten? Poor deer. It's
right.
different." "No, it's not."
Yeah. Some
And
good
so
jerky, not
he's
the
craving turkey.
yeah, not the stuff that shards in your throat.
Oh, that stuff in the store I can't even chew.
No, I like homemade where it's soft and you
I have a
bake it.
dehydrator here, and because I was going to use it for stuff like that, but I haven't used it yet.
We don't
I'm
even
just
use a dehydrator. We just have a jerky gun, and you season the meat first and you have it ground up really well. And
right.
then you use the jerky gun and just do strips on these wire baking wraps. And then you put it in for, gosh, I can't remember how long, at like really low, and just let it bake.
Oh, there you
And then
go.
you take it out and they're really soft sticks still, and they're really
Yeah,
good
I'm
that
going to
way.
get rid of the dehydrator. It's a really
Because
good
it
one.
just dries it out so bad, Laura. You
I
gotta
don't
find
use
the
it.
wraps and stuff.
Yeah, I don't use it. And it's been
Yeah.
on top of my fridge. And actually, I mentioned that to my son yesterday. I said, I got to get rid of that thing. I'm not going to use it.
They have different seasoning packets we have like a place in Lincoln. It's about an hour from here. It's called High Country. And I'm sure people have heard of High Country before, but they have all the seasonings there, and you can go down and pick out whatever you want and
Right.
season it that way and make them. It's
Yeah,
really,
well, you get that stuff at Bass Pro Shop here.
oh, okay. There you go.
They have all
Yep.
that stuff.
Cabela's and stuff sell
Yeah.
those jerky guns in the racks. I recommend that. Get a grinder.
Right.
If you're going to process your own meat.
Well, that probably won't happen because my husband doesn't
I
hunt
know.
anymore.
It's a lot of work. It
Very
is.
rare when I get a piece of venison. So when I
Yeah.
do, I'm not using it for jerky.
Right.
Sage says we used to raise rabbits growing up. Ate a lot of it. I've never had rabbit. And I would like to try it, but I'm not going to do it, kill it myself. Poor little bunnies. I'd feel so bad. But if somebody else made it, I'd eat it.
Oh.
Oh, geez. Same thing at lamb ew. I can't stand the smell of it cooking. But I had a lot of pet lambs. Excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people say, "Oh, it stinks." My mother-in-law used to say, "Oh, it stinks." And then I made it one time here. She goes, "I didn't even smell it." I said, "Well, it's because it depends on how you do it."
Yeah.
A lot of people say the same thing about venison. Oh, it tastes like shit. It tastes wild. No, if you do it right,
Yeah. Clean
you
it
will not
well. Don't
know
shoot
the
it when
difference.
it's in a run and adrenaline and in the rut.
And you got to make sure it's cleaned. The meat's
Do it
cleaned and
right.
processed right.
Oh, yeah.
And and if it's not done right, then yeah, it's going to taste funky.
You got to take the sinew off it and the hair and wash it really well. And then you grind it and you add, like I said, we add a percentage of bacon fat. So it tastes kind of bacon in some of it too and gives it a little bit more flavor because you want to have some lubricant as it's going
Right.
through the grinder because it'll stick it up really bad and it'll be hard to grind the meat.
Most unusual thing I've eaten is emu. I wanted to try that too. I heard it was really good.
Emu's really good. I've had it. There's people that raise it here in Lewistown. My friends.
Yeah, we've got a place up north. They've got a farm.
Yeah, it's so weird, but the meat is really, really good. I had meatloaf out of emu.
Rabbit
really
is
good.
much like chicken. Oh, okay.
It was yummy.
I do hope those lambs have stopped screaming, Clarice.
Well,
they do after they're done. I know, because every time I have it, my husband goes, "Oh, don't you feel bad, lamb eater?" I go, "Damn, it's really good. It's worth it." I says, "You're not gonna gross me out. I didn't process it. I just bought the meat." When you can afford it. I don't know why it's so damn expensive, but it is.
Right? Everything is. Just like I told you, my coffee went up $3. I went there today. I was like, what? It was $7.99. Now it's $11.99.
Yeah, ours went up too. It was we were getting it for $6.99.
More than $3, but still.
And now what the hell? Oh, actually, I almost doubled in price. The 1 pound bag was $6 or $5.99. And I think my husband said the other day it was up to $11-12.
Jeez.
So then we went to another store and we found the larger bag for the $11-12.
Yeah.
So it kind of evened out. So I'm thinking, but when Susan told me the price of that coffee that she bought, and I'm thinking, oh no, that's not for nothing. It's shit coffee, and then they're charging you a high price. And then I guarantee you the big bag, when she says like $100-something, that's a lot of money. I don't like coffee that much.
Well, even 20 bakes for coffee is like a lot to me.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
To switch back over to tea.
You can still get caffeine in tea. I just like having the coffee in the morning to like fill my stomach. I like the taste of it, and I like that it doesn't make me feel like I'm starving to death.
Because like I told you before, that's what I have in the morning. It's just coffee, and then I don't eat until lunchtime.
Yeah, it's weird when I don't have it.
It's just in the morning, it's too early for food.
And then I'll have the caffeine withdrawal headache for like 3 days straight if I don't have it.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
I get really bad headaches.
I don't get a headache, but and it's because it's something warm.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's the only really reason I eat it. Fresh out of fava beans, but I think I have another bottle of Chianti in the cellar. Oh, all right. Pop it open.
That's from the Silence of the Lambs.
I know.
Cute.
But, yeah, it's funny. And then what the hell's it? Up north, we stopped at a restaurant, and it was bison. They had bison burgers. Yeah. And I told her how I wanted it. And she goes, well, no, we can't cook it that much. She says, because it'll dry it out. And I said, well, if you make it properly and mix in the right things, it won't dry out. You add onions and all of that stuff to keep moisture in the meat. Right. And they didn't do that. So I got it, and I took the first couple of bites, and it was awesome. And then as I got towards the center, it was raw. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even finish eating it. Yeah. It was disgusting. The plate was full of blood. And she goes, well, what's the matter? I said, no, I don't mind, medium rare, but this thing's still making a noise when I bite into it. That's not. I go, please. And I've seen on television where they've made them and they're not like that.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently the chef didn't know what he was doing. She says, yeah, if you mix bison and beef together, it's much better. Yeah, I'd have to try that because we can get it in small packages here in the store. But she goes, oh, you can't cook it well done. I said, well, I don't want it well done, but I want it medium. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. If you say so. The most expensive bag of coffee beans here in New Zealand is $46. Yikes. And that's for that's 1 pound, correct? I don't know 1 kilogram. We don't use metric. I'm assuming that's a pound.
A little bit. I think it's a little bit over a pound.
A little bit over?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a lot.
But not much. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have any that's that expensive, but
we have some here that are pretty up there.
okay, thanks, Sage Rat.
2 pounds. Okay.
Okay.
That's
That was
still a
wrong.
lot. That's a lot. Say should or just forego the beef altogether. But yeah, no. Well, I think that would be all right mix. The bison and the beef. It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But if any of you do it, do it right. It doesn't have to be bloody.
I'm sure it was still, it still tastes really good.
The first couple of bites I liked it. And then, like I said, when I got to that third bite, I'm like, oh, I had a gag. I had a gag reflex.
Oh no.
I'm like,
That's
oh,
awful.
okay, that's the end of that.
It's bad ones. Yeah.
It's 2.20 pounds. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, for God, not, it's just coffee. My husband always bitches about it too. He goes, if everybody would just stop buying coffee, everybody in the country for one day, they'd drop the prices. I go, you're right. But they're not going to do that. They're
Do you
just
think
not.
it happened for gas?
They won't do it for that either.
I know.
But he's right. All it takes is one day where everybody just doesn't buy it, or 2 days. And then everybody's going to shit themselves. Say, oh, God, we got to lower the prices. Because otherwise they just price gouge us to death on everything.
Boycott.
It says coffee, but it's a remote group of islands. So
I wonder what would happen if people just started growing their own vegetables and stuff.
I miss doing that. We used to do that.
I know
when I was
it's
a
so
kid.
much better. And if everybody started doing it, which it is a lot of work. Gardening is a lot of work. I did it. We had really good compost. Our vegetables were amazing.
Yeah.
They taste so much better.
They had flavor. How many of
Yes.
you, but how long has it been since you've had a good tomato
Or potato.
from a store?
Yeah.
I don't buy tomatoes in the
Corn.
store. I wait until the farmers have their crops
Yep.
come in,
Or the Hutterites.
and I hit the farmers
expired.
markets. Yep.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
it's-
farmers markets. There you go. We have a lot of those.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And then all winter, we'll go without eating tomatoes because there's no taste.
Yeah. I should have done that year. I had so many vegetables, Laura. I didn't even think of it.
Yeah, they do that all
farmers market.
around here. All the
Yeah.
people on the outskirts, they put up stands at the end of their driveways,
Uh-huh.
and they have a box there that you can just put the money in. They're trusting people.
Oh,
You get your corn, your whatever. And they have it all out displayed with bags. You just load up your
Yeah.
bag, and then you put the money in the box.
nice. Saturdays we have one downtown where you can just walk through and people do homemade stuff and everything, honey, crafts. So cool. Pottery.
Yeah, it's nice. And then you get your your fresh fruits and
vegetables,
vegetables.
flowers. I didn't even think of that. Gosh, I should have done that. I had so many vegetables I couldn't eat them all. They were big, like zucchini, squash, all that.
Yeah.
Because we had really good compost.
I had a friend of mine last week gave me a whole bunch of out of her garden cucumbers and a giant zucchini.
Nice. They're so
Beautifully dark green. It's perfect. Of course, I'm going to grind it all up because we're going to use it for zucchini bread. But
there you go.
it'll be enough zucchini bread to
best.
last until next year.
Yeah.
Because it's about that big.
Freeze it? Can you
Yeah,
freeze
I
the
put it
seeds? There
in
you
freezer
go.
bags and put it in the
Yep.
freezer because you only need like
Nice.
almost 2 cups per recipe.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have about probably enough for like 6 or 7 loaves of bread. So
Yeah. I want to go huckleberry picking so bad.
I
Maybe the end of this month, beginning of
haven't
next
checked
month.
for huckleberries. I got to look to see if we got them around here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we do. I really want to go.
Say says we're very limited on what will grow here outside of a greenhouse.
Oh,
Yeah, but even in a greenhouse, you could still get a good tasting stuff if you've got like good dirt, good compost. You know, everything
especially
now
like
is usually
tomatoes.
done in. They do everything now in these massive places. It's all hydroponic growth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, our vegetables aren't supposed to be growing out of water, so that's why there's no flavor. And unfortunately, yeah, you need shit. The shit's got to be in there that helps with the flavor. Believe it or not, it's
good nutrients, though. I mean,
yeah.
the compost that we had was from my dad because he has horses. It's just grass.
Yep. And then you just mix it all
Dirt
in with
and
the
grass, yeah.
soil. You got to have it. It's important.
Hay and all that. It was really good for our vegetables. We had so many pumpkins.
Pumpkin, it's great. There's always an overload of pumpkins around.
Yeah, it went a little crazy. I forgot how much you get out of a pumpkin. Because you put like 4 seeds in the middle, and there you go. And
Right.
We had
And then after the season's
over
over,
50. Yeah, we had.
you get
I gave them away.
you
They
get
were
stands
sugar
all over
pumpkins.
free.
Yep. I posted on the classifieds and to my friends. I'm like, does anybody want free pumpkins? Because I don't know what to do with all these. Some were baking pumpkins and some were carving pumpkins.
Take them to the woods, crack them open with a hammer.
Yeah, that too.
I'm serious. In the woods, you crack them open with a hammer, and the bears and the deer love them, and all the little critters.
Nice. So
that's what we do. You know, we because my neighbor always has like 4 or 5 pumpkins on their porch.
Yeah.
And when they're done with them, just load them up in the truck.
Right. Just the next day, go
take them to the cemetery because there's a whole herd of deer up there.
Right.
Just throw them out there for them.
Yeah.
They
the day after Halloween, because you're not going to take them. They're just going to rot. Go feed it. That's a good idea. Just go donate to the wildlife.
That's right. It's not, you're not wasting it. The animals will eat it. They love it. Yeah, things are bred for storage, not for flavor. You're right. Same thing with flowers. Anybody notice that when you buy roses in a grocery store or whatever, there's no fragrance?
I know, and they don't last
They're
either.
beautiful, but there's no fragrance.
This is true.
What is she saying here? Hey, they are doing fecal transfers and medicine now, which we have been watching the reports to see the results. Oh.
That's weird. That
doesn't sound good at all.
Fecal transfers.
Pumpkins are like rabbits of the plant. Or yeah, they are. Because there's always an overabundance. And that's what I'm saying. Usually when people say, I don't know what to do with them, just take them out, especially if you're on the farm. Just take them to the tree line and you smash them with a hammer so they're open.
Oh, okay.
So it's easier for the deer to get in them. A bear can rip it open, but the deer has a hard time. So you just smack them open, and then the deer and all the wildlife is going to love you because it's a treat for them. Same thing like getting them, watermelons. They love it. It's like getting crap from someone else. Yeah, I know. We get crap from a lot of people. We don't need to have it in the medical field as well. See, Sage said, Steph, I've heard that people with severe gastrointestinal issues, that it can help intro good bacteria. Ah. Okay, well, that's pretty interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then there's some good bacteria that certain people can't produce. Yeah, that's true. But there is natural ways of fixing that issue. Actually, I don't know if I told you, I want to get that book I seen on Amazon. I have to wait. It's a book of all natural remedies.
Oh, yes.
And
that would be great.
Yeah, I want to get that and then start making, because I have an aunt who does that, where she makes up all of her own like lip balms and creams and all of this stuff. And she says she loves it. She's been doing it for a long time. And it's all natural ingredients. And it's amazing how much better that stuff works compared to the crap that we all buy in the stores.
Yeah.
Sage, we are watching studies with my daughter's doctors. The natural ones don't work for my daughter. That's a shame, Steph. Well, anything that they could figure out would be great. It's like somebody I know that their child can't have any of the immunizations because she's allergic.
Oh.
So they had trouble when they enrolled her in school because they said, well, she's got to have them. They say, we
Yeah.
can't. If we give them to her, she'll die. Oh, well, no. And, he had to fight with them. And they finally let the girl in school because, you're not going to give your child that if it's going to, cause them harm.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's be the same thing like with Steph and her daughter. The body isn't the same as everybody else's, so they've got to find alternative ways. Yeah, or her daughter, yeah, she's allergic to all of them. See, and people don't get it. I get it. The older I get, the more allergies I develop, and so natural stuff isn't going to work. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
So how do they deal with other kids going to school sick then? Well, yeah, their kid, they usually send them home, but if the poor girl can't have, the immunizations, yeah, she's at risk of catching stuff that we haven't seen in generations.
Right. That makes it tricky.
So they've got to be really careful. If it was I would homeschool her just to protect her. But then there's the bad side to that because then she doesn't get to socialize with children her own age. So, it's a catch-22. See, my daughter has doctors of infectious diseases, so we have to protocol for everything. Oh, that must be so difficult.
Right.
Yeah, she said they didn't know for years until she got sick. See, that's the bad part. She gets the illness, and then when she recovers, she will have the immunity. But yeah, hopefully it works that way. If you weren't OCD before, I bet you are now. It's hard when you're dealing with stuff like that and you don't understand it because a lot of this is all medically unknown. Because it's rare when you find people that have issues like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Pinky.
Right. Hi, Tina.
Yes, hi, Tina. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, see, like it doesn't work for her daughter. She's not, her body isn't developing the antibodies. Now that makes me curious. I wonder why. Why is it that it doesn't? What is going on in her body that it's not building up antibodies? Interesting. Now you're going to make me go and do some research because I find that interesting that normally, like, they're saying if she gets the illness, you get any illness, you're going to build up the antibodies. What makes it where some people don't?
Right.
What's different about them? It's very, very interesting. And then Pinky says that her mother's meds made her have no immunity to anything. Yes, because a lot of these medications destroy it. So there's your catch-22. Okay, you take the meds so that you're not sick for something else. But if you take it, then you're going to be sick because it screws your body up and then your body can't protect itself.
Right.
So you're screwed. Let's see. My daughter is allergic to over 88 pharmaceutical drugs they have treated her with.
Wow.
Okay, so at least now I know. Because everything that they give me, As far as through the doctor for my fibromyalgia and my other pain issues, I can't take it because I'm allergic to them. And
You were talking about
I
that.
used to bitch saying, why, how could you be allergic to everything? And there you go. Her daughter's 88. All right, Steph, I want to ask you this question because I had somebody in one of my doctor's offices say this to me, that she doesn't think it's the medication. She thinks it's the coating that they put on the pills that I might be allergic to. Did any of your daughter's doctors test that to see that maybe it's just the coating and not the drug itself? I'd be curious to know what they had to say. Yeah, a lot of meds suppress the immune system. Yes, they do. That's why I don't like to take pills. And then when we had the big COVID thing, you gotta get the shot, gotta have a shot. No, I believe in herd immunity. If I catch it, I'll build up the antibodies and then I don't have to worry about it. And we caught it. So now we have the antibodies. And I'm glad I didn't get jabbed because now everybody that got jabbed is finding out they're having other problems because of it. So she has a hospital MRSA, and anytime she gets cut or a bug bite or a scratch, we watch her for boils and we start protocols. Interesting. Wow. But yeah, I would really like to know if they tested her for the coding thing. Because I was going to mention it the next time I went to my regular doctor to find out if they could test to see if that was the problem with me. Because right now I can't take anything. Because I always end up in the emergency room. And it really sucks. So, especially around here when you're in there for like hours. So I don't know. See the stuff that we take advantage of. Or take for granted, I should say. Where we go, I'll just, pop a pill, you'll be fine. And here, you've got people know they can't do that.
Yeah.
Pinky, I'm on 17 different medications to keep me both alive and for pain relief. So, and doesn't it just piss you off? We all turn into human maracas. Because at one time they had me on a bunch of stuff. And I think, man, I rattled. You could hear the rattling of the pills. And so one thing I didn't want to turn out is being one of those old people that got the whole dresser full of medication bottles.
Right. And you've got the ones that are like, this is for Monday, this is for Tuesday.
Yes. Yes.
My grandma had that, like, on my dad's side, and I felt bad. I don't know if it was for cholesterol and vitamins too. And I'm like, holy cow, it's a lot.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, I take 4 pills a day because I have a high blood pressure. It runs in my family. So,
yeah.
And it's not extremely high, but what they're doing with me is preventative measures. And then I'm vitamin D deficient. So I take a vitamin pill. That's what I take every morning. And I don't want to take that. No, they tested her blood because she has deadly allergies. They tested liquid and I guess pills. They tried to do a scratch test for just 8, and she went into an anaphylactic shock again. So they draw blood only.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Yes, she's high risk. Wow. I have fibro and a pinched nerve causing numbness and pain in my hands and arms. Doc keeps loading me up with more meds. Yeah, that's what they do. I went to, what helps, to be honest with you? I went to a chiropractor. It helps a lot. Believe it or not. Now I don't take pills for any. I mean, I'm in pain because I'm allergic to all that shit, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I was on my way to a wheelchair a long time ago. I started going to the chiropractor and they straightened everything out. And it's a lot better. My meds come in a roll, and I have some for the morning and some for, oh my God. Actually, I have a friend the same thing. It's like a box with a roll of pills that they pull. Oh my god.
I guess it makes it easy.
Yeah.
Just take that, that time. So
Yeah, they take the 2 packets that they need, and then that's
right,
it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Instead of the
Yeah.
bottles, and then you, like you said, you got to put them in the little pill
Right.
thingies. Good lord, who
Which
the hell
which
wants
they
to
take, which day.
friggin' do
That's nice
that?
that they make it easy
How's
for
it
her.
going, Matt? Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Steph, she was 22 months old the first time. Oh, that's so scary. I would have freaked
Right.
out.
22 months is so little.
I would have freaked out. So, okay, Carla, did your Halloween store open up yet?
Yes, it did.
Because I seen ads for some local places where they said they were putting a bunch of stuff on clearance because it was
Yeah.
last year's stuff.
Right.
I'm thinking, oh
Yeah, they
no.
try to recycle what they didn't sell the year before and they'll put it out. A lot of it's back stock. And they'll discount it sometimes, but it's nice.
And you're not going to be able to work for them this year, are you?
I don't really want to. I kind
Oh,
of
I thought
ruined
maybe
it.
you wanted to get in there to get your,
No, it was fun the first time to just like unbox everything. I was like, oh, I
right.
like this and this, but yeah. But I don't know, because I was doing a lot of back stock too, and I wasn't out. I really wanted to just like cashier and visit with people and see what they buy and visit. And
Right.
I wasn't up there as much.
Hi,
So
Helena, sweetie. How you doing? Yeah, because I thought of that because we were coming home from when went out to dinner last night, and somebody already had their like 12-foot skeleton on the lawn,
oh really?
and all the little skeleton characters, and they had him dressed up in a
Right.
cowboy
Hi,
hat.
Helena.
He was carrying. They had him holding up an American flag, and it was all lit up. I was dying laughing.
Oh, that's cool. I like
So
the animatronics in there. Some of them are neat.
they have such great stuff. Great stuff. So yeah, fun. So, oh my God, we're like on 3 hours and we didn't even get to the other parts that we wanted to talk about.
Oh, it's okay. We had a lot to talk about tonight. It was good. Yeah. No, I just didn't do it this year because and then I went around and like faced everything and talked to people, but it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. It just was an experience. So I didn't sign up to do it again this year.
Oh, hey, Oracle, how's it going?
Hello.
So yeah, well, no, you've got your haunted tours coming up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they already started.
Cool.
So it's fun. I like visiting with people about the history of downtown Helena.
You did say that you were going to be able to film, right? So that we could see
Oh yeah, I did that this morning. So I'm going to put together that video so people get to see what I'm doing.
Idea of what's going on. She says, I'm going to miss the upcoming Raw on the 20th. I have to have my tear ducts flushed. Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
I'm sure it helps though.
Oh, yeah. Probably. I probably should have mine done because allergies have been kicking my ass this year. And all my eyes do are water. And it's terrible, and I do eye drops and stuff to try it before I do the show. Because I don't want people thinking I'm high or something.
Yeah. No.
Oh, God.
We wouldn't. That's probably the last thing on my mind with you, Laura. Yeah.
I've had people ask me, are you stoned? No, it's allergies.
Well, that or you're sensitive to your makeup sometimes.
So, well, I have to be very careful on which makeup I use. So like last night when we were all made up for the show and I had all that eye makeup on, I had to use the eye drops, it's allergy eye drops, because otherwise I would have been crying. I had all makeup crying. I would look like shit.
Right.
But yeah, I'm sorry that you're going to miss it because, that's when we're going to have Joe and Matt and Helena on to talk about their documentary.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, allergies are awful.
Yeah, Matt, usually the allergies are over with. But this year, it's just been, I think it's because of the haze and the heat. And usually it's just one eye. But this year it's been both eyes. And oh my God, all I do is wipe my eyes off. It's driving me nuts. Oh, you say hers are worse during the winter. See, the winter I don't have a
That's
problem.
interesting. Mine are pretty bad near summer, but my kids have the hay fever. Like I used to have it really bad when I was little too, so I feel for you guys. I know it stinks when they cut the hay and the grass and
Oh
the
yeah.
cotton trees are blowing and oh man.
And it don't help like you driving down the road, you got the window open and all this shit's blowing in your face.
Right.
She
Yeah.
said, oh my God, my last podcast, I looked like I was crying because my eyes were so sensitive to the makeup. Yeah, see, and it's a search. You
I'm
gotta,
sure it's like what they put in the
yeah.
eyeshadows and stuff too,
So I always have to make sure that
sensitive to
it's
it.
hyperallergenic and
Yeah.
all that, the added expense if you don't want to wear the makeup and
Right.
God, so that's why I only put
Oh,
on, a lot of it. If we're doing a special, then I'll put all of that crap on.
right.
But I can't wait to get it off because I'm not high maintenance when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Just a
That's
little bit.
awesome.
That's all we need. But yeah, it's funny. And then what I did was I took the eyelashes off and I stuck them on the case I have on the vanities to see if my husband would notice.
Oh, okay.
Thinking if it was a bug or something. He didn't notice. I said, fun.
I have not done that yet, Ken. No. I went back down there in the morning today and didn't notice anything, but I think maybe I'll take my sister back and use her as a guinea pig.
Yes, because I would like to see that again.
Mhm.
Because some people that had seen the photos were thinking Photoshop. And they think that somebody was playing with you. I said, no,
No.
Carla's sister wasn't playing around. They just took the photos and those faces appeared in the glass.
Oh,
So
nice.
I would like to see you take some more photos of the same windows and see
To
if
go
you get
check
the
it out.
same thing. I have a 12-foot skeleton and a 7-foot skeleton dog too. And I just love it. We've got one house around here. They have all of that in their yard. And then they have
Yeah.
skeletons there that are climbing up the front of their house.
Oh, that's cool.
It is so
Really
cool.
cool. That sucks, Matt. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know where you're at, but if it's super hot, like my daughter's fiance is over somewhere in Africa and it is hot. Like I feel really bad for him over there.
So yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, when I do the podcast and stuff like this, I only have on, the bare minimum and eyeliner. That's
Right,
about
unless
it.
we have something special going on. But
Right.
yeah.
Like last night, like I say, we had the special going on. So I did the whole witch thing and all
Yeah.
that bullshit.
It'll be nice when they're on. Helena's so sweet. She's sweet.
So let's see. Yeah, even sucks even more in the field. Oh yeah, it must be terrible. It must be terrible.
Depends on where he's at too. Like I'm saying, like the heat and they've got all that equipment and stuff on.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them.
And then if you get to
Holy
get out
cow.
on the ground and crawl around in that crap and then it's right in your face. Yeah.
Oh geez, man. That's awful.
When they tear gas you.
His reprieve was the tear gas. I mean, I flushed his eyes out. But that sucks.
Only a few months to go. Only a few. Matt, you'll be all gone.
Right,
gone.
4 months left, right? Well,
I think you said
technically.
December.
Yeah.
Are we right?
I don't know when, but yeah. 4 months left of this year, you guys.
And I got to give you guys credit because, you were a newly married couple and being separated like that is really rough. But it makes you, and the getting together all the more special. Let's see. She says, I'm hoping I'll be done and able to listen on Wednesday. Not sure if I'll be able to type or see. That's okay.
Yeah,
So if you just listen and hang out, that's great. Hi, Jethro.
Yeah,
How's it
okay.
going?
Hello, Jethro.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that one. That's going to be good because everybody's really interested in that. The documentary was awesome. So if you guys didn't get a chance to check that out, you need to go check it out. And even and Matt said, yeah, if you want to help them out and support them, buying it is better than renting.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if you buy it, then it helps them out more. She says it has not been easy, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Yes, it will be. And then you'll be telling them, okay, now go outside and go do something. Get the hell out of here. Or go to your room. Oh, it's hard being away from her. It is hard. Okay, he gets back from deployment in October and he gets out of the Marines this December. It'll be here before you know it. That's great. So yeah, it is hard. That's hard. My husband was going to do military and I'm glad he didn't. it's a really hard, my dad did it, and it was hard on them. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you guys all worked hard on it. It was a great piece. It really was. Oh, that's good. That's good. Definitely worth all the work. I like it when we get to find out the in-depth details on places that people go to. Because I mean, okay, they find out, the research and stuff when they do the investigation themselves, but the public, or our subs and our viewers, they don't know the entire backstory like you guys do.
Right.
Because you did the
Or
research.
like they put so much time into it, like years, like Matt was saying, which is awesome because some people just go for a day or maybe once every 2 years or have only gone twice, or you know what I mean?
Right.
So they don't know anything about it and really put the time into it.
No, like
So,
when
that's a
you
big
did
deal.
your story about the ghost town where you are, and then I put the added story in and the
Mhm.
information that you sent me
Yeah,
into the magazine. That gave people more perspective about the place that you were at and
right.
what the history of it was. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's great when you can get the full
Yeah,
story.
right. Or some people just go once and they're like, oh, it's like you
The,
haven't really put as much into it. I'm not saying that they didn't have an experience, but that's a
right.
lot of time to put into something. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He said it took 7 years of filming and it took me a year and 3 months to
that's a
edit.
lot,
Yeah, it
like, to
is.
invest in it. So good. I'm glad it's coming back positive for you guys.
He's good at the
You
editing. I
know,
hate editing.
and to make, yeah, because you want something that you invest in to
Sure.
profit and do well and be successful. It's
I know.
awesome.
That's why they're getting some great
7 years of
reviews.
filming. Holy crap.
That's a long time. Well, like I was
That's
telling them
that's
before, I was saying I've been dying to talk to Joe and all of them about this, but
Mhm.
we had to wait till they didn't want to talk about it until the documentary was finished, and I get it.
Right.
So I'm glad that now they'll be able to
Yeah.
come on and we could discuss
No
it.
spoilers. Go
There are
buy
no
it.
spoilers, right? So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, we've all been waiting just as long as you have for you guys to get it done. What she says here, I suck at editing. I hope I learn from it because he's amazing. He does a great job. Yeah, I'm getting there. Not as good as everybody else on they do their stuff, but
Right.
it's such a process, and I have so much stuff to do. I don't have time to sit.
Well, maybe when Matt's home, he can be Helena's
Editing
editor.
coach.
No, just like he could just do it for her. You know what I mean? Just saying, hire him.
Yeah, nah, just learn to do it yourself.
I know. I was just playing with that. You know
Because
what I
then you
was
feel,
talking about.
because I always like when I
Hey,
ask
babe.
Carla to help me with stuff, it's I always feel bad because I always got to ask,
Yeah. You just
and
have your own way to do it.
I
She's
just got to figure it out. He says it's not true. You're a great editor. Oh,
that was supposed to be
see,
cute. Editing coach. It's like when a guy has a lady and hires her for his turn down service.
we all got to start somewhere.
It's supposed to be cute.
Yeah, she wants me to edit her trailers, and then she gives me a reward. Oh,
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was talking about.
paying him off. It's like some people. I hate making thumbnails. How could you? I don't know. I think it's fun doing those. But everybody has the thing they don't like to do.
You can get creative with it, Laura.
I
Your little
tried.
spider webs and
They're
stuff.
gonna-
It's
Well,
fun.
and I thought it was fun because it went with the song, and then they were
Oh
dancing
yeah.
around. I go, oh,
No,
there
it's
we go.
cute. Just do it your way.
I gotta change it up every now and then.
Yeah.
See, I'm just learning how to edit videos. Yeah, I've got one in the works, and it's just taking me forever because I'm really not putting effort into it. I'll say, well, I got this to do, and I go, well, I can do the editing later. Let me do something else first.
Yeah. Right, Helena. The thing with trailers is it's got to pull your audience in. It's got to
Yeah.
be like enticing and stuff. And it's like, I haven't even edited one of those.
Yeah, but
know?
you do a good
You wanna-
job at what you're doing. So it's,
Yeah. Well, you don't want to flatline your audience like right at the beginning. They're like,
let's see,
I'm
like,
not
what's
gonna
this
watch this.
crap? I ain't watching
But there's
that.
some channels that have stuff, and I'm like, like I was telling you, Laura, like there's this one guy that does Beetlebug shows, and he's got nothing really to it, but he walks around and films, and he's got like, you know,
That's
100,
it.
400K views on it, and I'm like, okay. But the beginnings aren't a little super exciting. They're just the way they are. But
they just, well, everybody's got their
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, he said, just finished Jimmy's. Yeah, Jimmy said, yeah, it's finally all done. Everything's done. So yay for Jimmy. I know, because he was just pretty much, he's over it. You know, you've already done it once, then you had to do it again.
yeah, he was finished
And-
one time already.
And he says that, you know, it's done. And now, because he just wants to go on to the next step, you know. Says, yeah, I need to go find it and check it out. Yeah, it's really worth the watch. It really is. You find out a lot. There's a lot of information in there. It was really a good watch. So I told everybody, yeah, you got to go watch it. Go check it out. And then what makes it even better is that when they come on for the show, then everybody's got some great questions, you know, to throw at them. So that's a bonus as well. Let's see. Matt, what services has your latest doc? Is it in Prime and Hulu?
I think it's Amazon Prime.
Yeah. It's a
For
few.
sure.
It's a few of them.
That one I remember.
Yeah. Matt, throw it out there, Matt, so everybody knows where to find it. That's where I watched it, Amazon. Said, when editing Jimmy's trailer, I got to try a little bit of different style because his series is not a horror documentary series. Oh, so see, it gave him another platform to get to try there. Prime Video and more to come. All right, so yeah, go over to Prime Video, guys. Helene goes, I realize this is streaming on 2 channels. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mine and Carla's. We make it fair so everybody could pop in. Not fair to do it just on one.
Oh, it's okay, Laura.
No,
We try to do it with Susan's and stuff when we're all on.
So yeah, when we're
But
on with
It's
everybody,
only
then
because we
everybody.
have certain viewers on different channels, but then sometimes I get a little confused.
Yeah. Well, we were having. Oh, I don't know which one to watch. Just pick one.
Yeah,
Just pick one and
because
watch
like
it on
she's
that one.
got different subs and I've got different subs, and sometimes she'll gain subs, and it depends on who's watching.
Right.
So that's why it's on 2.
So this way, everybody gets a chance to see what's going on, and then you do.
Thanks for sharing stuff.
Hi, the other side. How's it going?
Hello. Haven't seen her for a while.
Welcome. Yeah, everybody's popping in.
Nice. Well, thanks, Helena.
Say hi. Okay, lunch is served. Be back and rock on. Okay, Jethro, enjoy lunch.
Oh, nice.
Lunch. What the hell time is it here now? And he's eating lunch. Oh, it's 20 after 10. Yes, thank you, Stephanie, for sharing everything out. I have to go to work. Bye, all you lovely people. Bye, Joe. Don't work too hard. Yes, it was a great time. I think, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh,
yeah.
she's up early. I forget she's a day ahead.
Yeah. In the AM. Oh, girl, I'm just rolling over at that time.
That's still really early. I'd still be asleep.
Oh, my God.
Till like
Raven
6.
says 4.
Oh, Raven. She's so awesome.
Oh, my God.
Oh, 10:19. That's like early morning.
You're in the
Yeah, but if I
Philippines.
was Selena, I'd be like still wanting to sleep till I don't get up till 6.
Oh, jeez.
My alarm's at 5:30, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay in bed for a little bit. I slowly get up.
Well, I was up at 4 this morning, and I'm thinking,
Oh,
why do I go back to bed, girl? You don't have to work
That's
anywhere.
super early. I'd be dead. Dead tired. Oh,
I'm up at 3 too. I'm up at least pretty much every
Okay.
hour. So yeah, that's why in the mornings when
Oh,
I do
nice
finally
stuff.
wake up, it's like I can't stay awake because I've only, I had like 2 hours of real sleep.
Right.
Sucks. I start work at 6. Yeah, when I worked outside the house, yeah, it was at 6. I had to be at work. So yeah, it's I don't miss it at all. I don't
Well,
miss
you
living.
got some exciting stuff coming up this week, Laura.
Yes, I do. I can't wait.
Some good guests coming on.
We've got Joe and Matt and Helena, and I got APRF on Saturday.
Oh, goodness,
Uh,
you were booked.
yeah, and then actually the last week of the month is kind of just leisure. It's gonna be chit chat and open mic next Wednesday, so that'll be fun. We'll talk about anything and everything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Selena
I'll be
wanted
doing
to join
open
us one
mic on
night.
Wednesday. It'll be solo, so I don't know if you'd want to hang out or not.
On Wednesday?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
You're solo on Wednesday.
on the 27th.
Oh, the 20. Okay.
Yeah, the
Thank you. I
27th.
thought it was like, what? I thought you were booked this week.
So
Okay.
yeah, I hope. Well, I did have it booked the 27th on open mic, but the person that was going to do it with me backed out. So
Yeah, I can do that day.
if you want to hang out the 27th with me, we'll do open
Yeah,
mic. That'll be
I can do
fun.
that. Yeah, if Helena wanted to join us one night, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
A
she's
girly
more
night.
than welcome. Of course, it's at 7 p.m. our time. I don't know what time
Oh,
it would
I
be for
know. Yeah,
Helena.
that would be hard. But we'd still make it work somehow,
But if she's, up for it, yeah, she's more than welcome.
even if it's a weekend.
Everybody's welcome. Let's see. Here in this part of Illinois, I live. It's 9:20 p.m. I'm off on the weekends, but I work 3 p.m. to 11:30. Oh yeah, I used to work those hours too, Monday through Friday. So yeah, it's wow. Well, we are almost to 3.5 hours, guys, and it's late for a lot of you, or too early for a lot of you.
Yeah, right. Oh,
So
awesome.
we
Thanks
are
for
we are
sharing
glad that
information.
everybody hung out with us. It's always a great time. I love to sit and share with everybody. Um, wait, where's Bill? Bill couldn't do it tonight. He was busy.
Yeah, he's been working on some of his videos.
So yeah, we've been taking up his time. So he's got to do a lot of his own stuff. But I will let him know that everybody was looking for him. So he knows that he was missed. And it's great. That sounds fun.
That would be awesome.
To join you guys. Okay. Well, the 27th, Helena, 7
That'd be a
o'clock,
good night. If she
7
could-
o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So it'll be open mic. So we'll be talking about anything and everything. I could send you a reminder beforehand and then the link an hour before we're going to start. So you can hang with the girls. So, Carla, what is in the future for you before we let
I
everybody
have
go?
the video that I filmed about the history of downtown Helena out Thursday for Thriller Thursday, and that's about it this week. And then chip chat with you the following week, because this weekend's got my kiddo.
Uh-huh.
And in 2 weeks, school starts.
That's it. Send them all back to school.
Yeah, right.
That's what I
They got a
say.
call this week.
Wrap them up and put them on a bus. Get out of here.
Fall's coming.
Oh, yeah, and I can't wait because that's why I plan on going out now that the heat, is going to be down. I'll be able to go out and do some stuff outside and do some filming and get some stuff out. That'd be great. And maybe catch some, recordings.
Good.
That's what I would love. She said, let me see. We don't have a podcast that day. Okay. You just touch base with me and let me know. And I'll put you on the schedule with us so that I know ahead of time. And of course, you guys already know what I'm up to this coming week. Still working on the magazine for September. So if you guys could send in all your stuff, your experiences, your artwork, your photographs, whatever, whatever you want to send in, I'll take it, put in there. If you don't want me to use your name, I won't. I'll just leave it off. Steph. It's all, it's all good. Fall's coming. That means sinus infections are coming. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, she says, I'm free on the 27th. What time did you say it was?
Cool.
It would be 7 Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. So I don't know what time that would be for you.
She said it's 5 a.m. there and for you, it is 10. So it would be 3 something for her
Yeah.
ish, 2 almost, because it's been 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah, so it's about 2 a.m. for her.
So if you could do that, good.
If she can do it, yeah.
If
that's
it's not
really
too
early.
much, you know, that if it's too much, then don't worry about it. So, but the door is open, my dear. Okay. I want to thank everybody for hanging with us. We really
Yes, thank you
appreciate it.
all. It was
Love
good
to
see
chit
everybody.
chat about everything. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button if you would, please. Subscribe if you haven't. We could use all the help we can get. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the donations that were sent out yesterday and today.
Yes, thank you.
We really appreciate it. Every little bit helps to keep our channels up and running. And actually, if you can, check out our merch stores. We've got some fun stuff in there.
Bye, Dee. Bye, Tina.
And I want to thank you, everybody. We had a great time. And we
Thank
look
you
forward to seeing
again,
you
everyone. Thank you.
Everybody have a
Have a
great
good night.
night.
People pulling trickery, it's a circus on the street. Fakes we see right through you, your disguise is obsolete. Don't expect these ladies to just sit and watch you plead. When you make a fool of yourself, we're the ones you gotta heed. Lies are getting thicker like a spider's tangled web. Truth is out for vengeance now, the fear you gotta shed. Ladies, bring the thunder, you should know just what we said. No more games and trickery, your facade is pretty dead. We see you now with shifty eyes, your plan to mislead. Taking down the walls you built, behind which you deceive. Pop our lives like bubbles, time for mass to take their leave. When you're acting foolish, you know we will make you grieve. Played your hand so badly, now we're on to all your tricks. Every lie you whisper, just a ghost we can't dismiss. No more time for games, now better fix what you can't fix. Cause when shadows scatter, only light can do the mix. Spooky shadows whisper, but they can't unsettle us. Fakes fall apart like paper in the rain, they turn to dust.